Going to begin. Greetings and welcome once again to the world of Thaylos. People are excited. This evening we have with us Foluco, Marcus,
Hi.
Loosefang, Barkable, of course, and Sheik.
We
Mira
finally have
and-
Loosefang again.
Yay! Loosefang has returned and he is now again with the party.
Glad to be back.
Unfortunately, Mira and Renji could not join us this evening, so it will be the four of them plus your wonderful overseeing GM, who has the party's best interest at heart at all times.
Mira said she will be here later, though.
Ah, yes.
Yep, she'll try to get there as soon as she can.
In our last, go ahead.
I was just saying that she's closing up shop where she
Very
works.
well. So she will join us shortly.
Mm-hmm.
In our last episode, the party is still going through the manor, trying to figure out the mysteries behind the giant wolves that have been coming out. Sheik, in the meantime, separated from the party, went to the very attic of the manor, and found
A giant teddy bear.
No. He found someone that he recognized. Sheik found someone that he recognized from his earlier days.
Grandma,
Who
is that
brought
you?
up a lot of bad blood from his past. He did not attack, but taunted him mercilessly, and Sheik felt it was better to exit the situation than confront the man. Sheik has now rejoined with the party, and he is encouraging the party to come with him so that they can kill this man, even though he has not explained to the party who he really is. We now return to the basement of the manor as the action continues.
Every time I hear the words, all I think of is the Minecraft villager.
Boy.
All right, guys.
All right, we need to start taking things seriously, guys.
Alright.
We should go upstairs, rest a bit, make sure nobody leaves, and nail this guy.
You haven't explained why.
Now,
Does everybody find it kind of interesting that you just want to go upstairs and kill this mystery man?
No, we all have our
I
grudges.
find it.
what connection does he have? Could we?
I'm kind of curious about that gold you mentioned.
Gold. Okay,
You can
so
have my share of the golds and everything. We just need to take care of this guy. He's apparently not the master of everything, but he is pretty high up there. So if you want to grab him and interrogate him for information on the big bad, let's do that. But this guy needs to be off the face of the map.
delighted to, but I'm kind of open. My leg is kind of scratched a bit. Can we rest a bit?
Yeah, let's go upstairs and rest a bit. Like I said,
Wait, didn't you say he's up there?
Make sure nothing happens. I'll go grab something I hid outside and show it to you guys.
Ooh, hidden.
Well, you're
hiding
stuff.
Show me.
Ooh.
Something I discovered upstairs.
So
Lead away.
you guys are heading upstairs?
Yes.
Does everybody agree?
Yep.
Is there anything down here we to still collect?
Not unless you want molasses.
It's probably gone bad for 5 generations now. So,
In the next room, there's a bunch of broken pottery and items, but there are also several buckets of foul-smelling liquid.
Molasses.
it's probably their food and it's been bad for months. Trust me, I ran into some really nasty stuff in the attic.
Now, this fella, you said
Sure.
he's still up in.
You
looks
cut
like
off
he
there for a
didn't-
second.
What?
Loose Fang, you cut off there for a sec.
Just this person said they're up in the attic still.
When I left them, yes, and that was all of 30 seconds ago, as far as I can tell.
How do we know they're still gonna be?
Well, there's only one easy way up and down the stairs, and this guy, his life definition is comfort and ease, at the expense of others. So I highly doubt he'll take any other way than the stairs.
Well, let's go get this guy because I want that gold.
Are we getting the guy now, or are we
Well, I think we
resting?
probably rest. None of us look.
I am
Yeah.
checking Mira's character sheet to see how many spells she has left.
She
Yeah, and
After all the battles,
also
I don't
I'm not
think I
really
can have
sure. I think we're all pretty drained on like energy, so I think we should wait upstairs on the first level, but just be careful because we don't want another roof collapsing in on us.
So
Yeah.
Mira has 2 second-level spells and 1 first-level spell that she can cast. However, she has during the last combat, she cast 3 spells in rapid succession, and that made her nose bleed, and she felt very weak.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying we all need to go upstairs and get a good recharge.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as this guy does not get away, I'm good for anything.
Okay.
do
So
it.
do you guys all agree you're going to go upstairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
rest.
Honestly, wait, hold on, what's this? Is that garbage?
That's a
Yeah.
bucket of
Sushi
garbage
rolls.
and foul-smelling liquid.
It looks like a
Okay,
sushi
yeah,
roll.
I was thinking that was.
It
Yeah,
is not
that's
a
what I was
lunchbox
thinking.
with salad.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
No.
it kind of looks like bread, some carrots, some lettuce, maybe an apple.
Okay. Well,
So,
yeah, let's go upstairs then.
Okay.
I'm ready. Ooh.
Okay, so one moment. All right, so do.
Someone hit the book.
Yep. Okay, just a moment. I am going to put everybody in their right spots.
Oh, why'd you get rid of those? Did they melt?
They
Yeah.
probably shattered it, the door.
They did melt. Yes.
Oh.
Pretty sure the dog shattered the door. The ice melted.
Ah, he's adorable.
And I'll make sure that I inform the party that that along with this man that I really don't like upstairs, that there's at least one other person upstairs.
Couldn't they? I mean, I know you said that modus operandi.
Fuloco, you're kind of cutting out.
I thought that was Loose Fang.
Yeah. You better.
Or sorry, Loose Fang, my bad. Yeah. Hello.
All right. It might just be.
Ah, Barkable's adorable.
Hehehe.
We have
Ah.
searched the house.
Hey, look, there's a dog up here.
As far as I know, those are the only stairs.
Oh yeah, we rescued him. How's he doing, by the way?
I thought he left.
He did. He took off.
Well, then why is he there?
I don't see him.
I do.
Just a moment.
There's a little extra.
Is
dog
right-
leg. Might have been one of the
Right
things
to my
that-
left.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. He was supposed to take off. Okay.
Mira looks so adorable.
She does.
All right, guys. Let's.
Okay, so you guys need to decide what you're going to do and be careful because you don't know if there are people still about.
How about
You have killed a number of bandits, but you don't know the full extent of how many are in this manor.
How about we rest right here?
Outside?
Yeah.
It's outside the window.
Well, yeah. The,
right
the
next
only
to the cliff.
the only points of attack are this, which they'd have to do a dexterity thing to get over here, and then there's this window,
I thought we were gonna.
and then
I
there's
thought we
right
were
over here.
gonna.
I'm going to encourage the party to rest blocking the front entrance.
Okay, Sheik, I need
Well-
you. Sheik, are you? Don't move your character unless you really intend to move your character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to do the like bubble point thing.
You just
What
just
you do
hold.
is you just click and hold. Just click and hold.
Oh,
It's pretty
That-
easy.
so much
Yep.
better.
Yep.
I never figured that out. Thank you.
Yep.
And if you also press the little square underneath it, you can press freehand and you can draw.
That's not.
Okay.
And then if you press the arrow and press select, you can then select that and delete it.
But anyways, that is my first recommendation. If we have some people who want to rest over here because they're a little bit more banged up, so there's like a fancy chairs or something.
So how exactly are you going to like describe your intent to
Well-
ask the party to go over there? You know, role
Well,
play.
I'm basically saying
The
like,
issue-
look, this guy, he will both have information, and I honestly need to get this guy out of my life.
Ooh, you know the
Well-
guy?
I do know the guy. He screwed me over quite famously.
Uncle.
Well, any enemy of yours is an enemy of mine.
So
But also, like, if you're recommending like this area, that's the area where the roof collapsed on me. So probably not this area specifically. Maybe like somewhere nearby or something. I don't know.
a little farther away from there then, but still
Yeah.
enough that you'll block all the stairways down.
So I'm
Well-
not,
This is, as far
I-
as I know, the only way up and down the stairs without jumping through a very uncomfortable hole.
so I'm
Well,
not
I-
I'm not too keen on randomly killing people that other people just happenstantly to know. But I would very much like to know, what did this guy do to you?
Well, without getting into too terrible of detail, it involved separation, burning my house down, and trying to unlawfully tax an extremely large amount of money from me.
So he's the
Well,
government.
guys, I think we have. I think we might have company coming this way.
One moment.
Well,
Wait, the door's closed. We don't see that.
Oh, I thought the door was open. So
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to see him there.
Okay.
well,
just
I
a
think
second,
we could
guys.
have any of our spell use.
Yeah,
He should
um,
rest first.
Where did he come from? I didn't put him in there.
Hmm.
Sorry about that.
Suspicious.
But so I think we let
As far
anyone
as the
has
metagame goes,
spells
that
rest.
guy.
yeah, I don't think we could rest. I don't think we should rest in here because we don't know what's We still probably wouldn't know what's going on out here. Versus like if we stayed in here, this is just going to be more protective.
Well, if we want to rest here, well, keep in mind that you can still
Now, I don't much care where
go
we
up and
sleep.
down one stair and up the other. So
Don't matter much where rest. But I do think some of us need a bit more.
Bit more
Yeah.
sleep.
yeah, we definitely need to make sure that Mira gets some rest.
So Mira begins to tend to the party. She's asking, well, who is the most hurt at this point? And right now, Foaluco is down to 6 health.
I raise
Yeah,
my hand.
I would say Fuloko is pretty banged up. I would
Uh-huh.
appreciate a few more health points.
Yeah,
Barkable.
Sheik is down to 11. So Mira is going to
I
cast.
think Loose Bang might need some more as well.
Yeah, I'll be.
I think I'll be
Mira
fine.
is going to cast Cure Moderate Wounds. She's going to try and get up the gumption to do this.
I don't want her to overdo it. Not feeling.
We can rest a bit. first. But yeah.
Okay. Barkable is trying to lick Foluco's wounds here while Mira is ministering to him with a cure moderate wounds. Very nice.
Oh, well, that's like all my health.
That is not
I,
a bad.
no, seriously, I think that's
No,
all my health.
that puts you up to full. That's correct.
Yeah.
I will be looking into the main entryway, keeping watch while we're
Yeah.
discussing all this stuff.
Yeah, I
Alright,
only
then,
have like 16
I
health.
can watch your back
So
because I don't think I really need it.
Mira grits her teeth and says, "I think I've got one more in me." Who
You could
needs
do Loose Fang.
who needs it the most?
Probably Loose Fang or Barkable.
Loose Fang is 25 out of 31. He's all right for now.
Probably did
Oh, okay.
fine.
Because that looked like it was like about halfway, so I was not really.
How's Sheik doing?
I'm hale and hearty, fellas.
Yeah, Sheik is right now. He's at 11 out of 19.
Yeah, go ahead and get him because Bark was at 17 of 27.
So Mira is going to
Alright,
cast
Sheik.
Mira is going to cast a cure light wounds on Sheik.
All right, yeah, Sheik, you go heal up. I'll watch.
All right.
Dang, that's really nice. Well done. So Sheik, you are also up to full health.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Mira sits down hard and says, "I can't do anymore. I've got to stop this." And she's holding her handkerchief to her nose.
That's all right.
Okay.
You rest.
Just be careful where you set down that handkerchief.
It doesn't leave my person. Thank you very much.
Hold on, just 1 second.
Aww.
So I assume we're resting here then.
In that room, you know, there are only 3 ways in.
4
There are 2 doors and 1 stairway.
and 1 window. That's broken.
Oh, that's true. That's true. There's a 1 window. It seems to be a rather defenseless position. Sure, it's a great place to sleep.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Wasn't paying attention there. My brother came in, pounding loudly, with his friend.
Okay.
Anywho's,
So while the party quarrels among themselves on where to make camp, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a listen check.
Okay. Go ahead and you. All right.
I,
Foluco is
I don't-
perking his ears, trying to see if he can detect any movement. You do not detect any movement at this time.
I'll do that as well. Let me just get my character sheet up.
Might as well join in.
Have we decided where we're gonna sleep yet?
No, we have not. We're
I-
trying to determine if it's safe to sleep.
I feel like we're expending more energy trying to figure out where to sleep than actually sleeping.
At this point, you may lose Mira. Her eyes are droopy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Marcus.
I say let's have some of the party over here and have Mira rest on that chair.
Here.
All right.
Has
So-
several.
Alright. So, I'm actually going to want to be protective and actually going to want to freeze that door up again.
All right,
If it's
so
still
next room it
intact.
is.
Alright.
What are you trying to do, Foluco?
Help
You would
Mira
have to
over to the
Freeze
chair
the door
and
over here again.
So you're going to bring her over here to this chair?
yeah, because that's apparently where we're setting her down.
Well, we have windows with a cliff face, so I highly doubt we're getting attacked there. 2 points of entry, and it's pretty close to the stairs. If somebody wanted to
Okay.
join me and rest out here, where I have a clear view of this staircase.
Mira gets to her feet shakily and leans heavily on your shoulder as you guide her over to the next room.
Alright. I heard some sounds coming from over here, so I am going to go over there and freeze that door up. If
This one?
it's just going to be this one.
Before he does that, I tap him on the shoulder,
I want
and
to be able to see that staircase.
so before he freezes that door or attempts to, I tap him on the shoulder and lightning nudge him to the side, and then I use my create water spell on at the top of the door, and then I tell him, okay, now go ahead and freeze it as I'm creating the 6 gallons of water because it's 2 gallons per level.
You know, there's another chair
Okay.
right here. I think
So
I would,
that's just gonna be.
yeah, I think
so
I
that's
will
just-
rest on this chair over here and be watching out this way, making sure that nobody's coming.
All right. So that's just gonna be a standard D20 then.
So you're gonna watch out this way, Sheik.
Yep, I don't want to lose anything out this building.
Okay, so Marcus and Foluco are coordinating their efforts. Foluco is creating 6 gallons of water while Marcus is attempting to freeze it all in place. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yep,
Yeah.
they're trying to
Okay.
really seal up that doorway.
Okay, so Foluco, there is no roll required to cast that spell, but realize if Marcus fails, it's going to make the room all kind of sloshy.
No.
6 gallons.
At least
worth.
only in that corner.
Okay.
So go ahead and make your roll. Concentrate hard there, Marcus.
Oh.
All right,
Hold on. Is that right?
that is
No.
correct.
Yeah, that is correct. Yeah,
That
okay.
is correct, yes.
Oh,
So-
dang
Okay.
it.
I want to
So
hear how
the
this
two of
happens.
you working together, Marcus, you put up your hands on the door and say, okay, Foluco, go ahead. He creates 6 gallons of water and you strain to try and freeze it, and
And
the
you
water
fart.
just dribbles down your arms and down your back and soaks into your fur.
Hey, I think I saw you sneeze the snowflake.
I'm
I-
afraid that didn't work very well, guys, and now Marcus is dripping wet.
And that's how we do
I
not
just
build a
let Doggo.
snowman.
All right, Mira does manage a small chuckle before she puts her head back and falls asleep.
I turn to Marcus and say, "Sir, that is not how you make a snowman."
Do you want to build a snowman?
So now you have a large puddle of water in the corner of the room that is also dribbling under the door.
Okay. Well,
Hey,
I
You'll probably
heard
hear
it.
somebody if they're coming.
Yeah, so I heard noise coming from up here, so I want to make sure and investigate that so nothing bad happens.
Is this a bookcase?
That is a couch.
Okay, so
Might want to rest on it.
I say, hey, wait, which way does this door open?
Marcus, you opened the door and moved out.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to make a spot check.
Which way does the door
Okay,
open?
hold on.
This
The
way?
door
Please
opens
don't let us
outward,
into
yes.
combat
Like that
right
way?
now, guys.
Does it open like that or like that?
The first one. No, sorry.
Left or
I
right?
meant
Ah,
that one.
Okay,
Oh, well.
so it opens like that.
No. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, Marcus, you open the door and look furtively around the room, trying to see if there's anybody in this room. The room appears to be clear.
okay. So I put a move silently.
Okay. You still have a lingering worry that you thought you heard something, but you're not sure.
All right. So I'm gonna do a move silently and check and see from the source where that came from.
Okay. While you're doing that, make another listen check.
Okay. Oh. Dang.
Okay.
Well, I can definitely hear something, but
Actually, no, you
I
don't
can't
hear
really.
anything.
oh, okay.
I'll go and
Okay. Mira is definitely asleep at this point. Okay, Sheik, can you make a spot check?
Yes, I will do a spot.
Okay, so 4 out of the 6 party members are currently resting, or 7th is unknown and who knows where.
Dang it, I'm making 8. I
Yep.
want more.
So while we're resting, Marcus and Loosefang are out and about.
That is correct. They are checking around the room.
Can I go ahead, since I'm resting, can I go ahead and redo my spells?
What's going to happen is you need to have a full rest and before the spells will recharge. But if the others have any events occur while that resting is going on, then you will be out of commission
Okay.
while you are resting.
Can I go ahead and decide which skills I want prepared?
You can decide which ones, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
do
so
I need to make it kind of check?
Huh? What did you say?
Do I need to make any kind of?
If you're trying to help Marcus look around, then you can make a spot and a listen, yes.
No, I don't have any magic checks and I'm at full health, so. And I am.
Wow, loose fang. Nice.
Thanks,
Okay.
I'm probably not actually gonna be doing much, so I could probably try to quietly
Okay.
walk around.
Loose fang.
Woo.
Okay. Loose fang. You hear coming from this let's see. Let me put it on that. There we go. Coming from this direction. What sounds like a footfall, but you're not sure. You are looking off in that direction and you see only darkness.
Hey, Mark,
May I do a listen?
Yes, you can.
Didn't have a good spot, but I am definitely keeping my attention out of the area. 21.
Okay, triangulate. Did you see that?
Yep.
Okay, that's where you think it came from. Loose fang thought he heard it here.
hey, Mark. Heard.
Gonna be right there.
This-
Sorry, what do you say?
I think I
Gonna be
heard
right here.
in
towards the entrance.
this direction. Point. Way.
Alright.
But I'm
Okay,
sure.
he's probably in this hallway, fairly close to there, probably near the piano.
Alright. I motion to Loose Fang. Let's go check it out.
Okay, if you guys are going to go, then I need move silently. And if you want to stay hidden, you need a hide check as well.
Okay.
Well,
Let's do this. Everyone do the chic.
Do the chic.
Nice one, Marcus. Nice one.
And then it's hide. Sorry, what was it?
You
You
need,
need to hide and to move silently.
hide and move silently. Holy
Okay.
flip! Chic!
And naturally move silent.
Holy
Ew.
flip!
So is he screaming?
Whoa.
No, he is. He is. He succeeded where Drax failed. If you catch the reference, kudos.
Yeah.
I've mastered the art
gosh.
of moving so slowly that
Exactly.
I can be invisible.
Alright. Well, I rolled a 21 for hide check, so
Yes. So, so Sheik is the only one that you might not be. He may not have succeeded in hiding, but everyone else looks like they're in pretty good shape for moving silently and hiding. So, Loose
Question.
Fang, Marcus, Sheik, what are you guys gonna do?
Quick question. Are you able
Yeah.
to hide while you're resting?
No.
Okay.
You can put yourself in a position like you're behind cover, but then once you start resting, you can't actively hide.
Okay.
It looks like Loco is like Barkable's guarding these two, so he could wake him.
Yep, he could.
okay.
We are probably safe to sneak up. So
Yep.
sure.
over here, we want to very quietly see what's going on.
Alright. You want one of us to make a spot check?
Okay, you
Yes,
guys can spot from here if you like.
Okay.
The doggos should have better night vision, so please do a spot check.
Yes.
Should.
Alright.
Doesn't mean they do.
Yeah, Sheik, your spot is it only goes about that far,
How far?
about 30 feet.
All right, good to know.
Well,
These guys
that wasn't-
they can spot out to 60.
We got good peepers.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna whisper to Marcus next to me to to go ahead to the left of the door,
Okay.
and Loose Fang to the right. And
Can you guys see my arrow?
I don't see it.
point again.
Okay. Nope. All right. Hang on. There. That arrow, can you see that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. I'm gonna signal you guys to take a look.
All right. So, Loose Fang, and now that you've moved, Loose Fang and Marcus make another spot.
Okay.
All right. Loose Fang, you see nothing. Marcus, you can just barely see around the corner into this hallway here, about to that far before the wall blocks your vision, and you don't see anything either.
I'm gonna cut my ears and motion to you guys, unless I'll do a listen.
Okay.
All right.
Dude, that is so overpowered. Flaming sphere moves 100 feet per round.
Yes.
That is just absurd.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Alright.
I guess I got my ears back from Sheik.
I could only have them for so long. They were very useful in that upstairs stealth mission.
Oh yes.
Glad you liked them.
All right.
Does physical account?
What?
Do physical attacks count as a specific energy type?
There is no energy type. It's just physical damage.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
Loose Fang, we still need a listen check from you.
Oh,
Yeah,
didn't I?
Marcus
After that,
and
one of us
Sheik.
should move in.
Yeah, Marcus and Sheik, you do not hear anything.
Sorry about that.
Okay. We need to move into the hallway and check it manually, probably. Loose Fang.
Completely useless, but I realized I have an ability called Spider Climb. Grants the ability to walk on walls and ceilings. Spider dog, does whatever a spider dog does. Imagine me just walking upside down on the ceiling. Hi.
Oh my gosh.
That's a druid ability, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just well rested. Y'all walk back in after a boss fight, and I'm just hanging out on the ceiling. Hi.
I'm gonna give a thumbs up and point, signaling to move in.
Alright.
Does it seem safe? I didn't hear anything. I guess.
Okay. So, Loose Fang, are you going to follow him in there?
I will.
Alright, I'm gonna put a move silently.
Holy crap! And it has a wicked long duration.
10 minutes per level. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, that's half an hour.
Yep. Okay, so Marcus, moving silently. Very nice. All right. So are you going to go into the piano room or down the hallway?
Where did Loose Fang hear the noise coming from?
You know, you have a pretty good view of basically almost everything.
Let's see. Let's see. One of you heard there. Oh wait. One of you heard there, and one of you heard here.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do a spot check then if I can see where everything's at.
Okay. So you can see as far down the hallway as that far, and then out into the room, up to 60 feet.
Okay.
Then this is a solid wall. over here.
Very nice.
Sweet. Finally see
Yep.
something.
Okay, so Marcus, you see the following. Do.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
glad you saw that and didn't feel it.
Oof. But hey, I found somebody.
Okay, so he is. You see a a uh, a furtive-looking figure striving to hide in the shadows far down the hallway. And between you and him, you see a number of caltrops on the floor.
Great.
You know what caltrops are.
No, what is that?
I do.
Okay, caltrops. They are little four-pronged tetrahedron spikes.
Hmm.
They're set up in such a way so that all you have to do is drop them on the floor, and one spike will always be pointing straight up.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, those things.
Okay. Well, I am going to ready my arrow to aim at him.
Okay, you have you don't know if he knows that you, but if you take an action against him, then that will probably tip him off.
Okay. Okay.
So what are you going to do? Are you
If
going
you
to shoot at him?
one-shot him, then okay. If
You
not,
had you had a pretty good successful move silently, and you can try and hide, or you can try and attack him, whichever one you want. You don't know if he knows you're there yet.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll hide then.
Oh, damn. The crap I could do with that. I just have to be creative.
well, we explored the house earlier,
Oh,
You did.
well, okay.
so we know
Well,
that
I guess
hallway.
I'm
Uh,
compromised,
if I
so
remember right,
might as well fight.
Two entrances to that bathroom, so we could block them off.
Hmm.
I like doing the stabby stab.
All right. He moves
Oops.
further down the hallway into the shadows side of him.
Shoot.
I'd say use the piano for cover, and we'll get him if he goes this way, and get him if he goes this way.
Okay. But what if he goes over here?
That's a solid wall.
This is a wall.
Oh, this is a wall? Okay.
Uh-huh.
This to here is all solid wall.
So as long as
Okay.
you guys stay in this area, then you can see where he'll come out. He doesn't have anywhere else to go.
Okay.
Wait, so where's the solid wall?
Solid
Yeah.
wall's right here.
This whole thing.
So where's
And
the
this
end?
here, at the end of the hallway.
Wait, that's a solid wall?
Correct.
Yeah,
I thought that was a door.
Nope,
Nope.
that's a solid
That's
wall.
what I thought too. Oh well. Alright, we'll surround him and flush him out. Go team!
Might be one of the other guys I knew was in the house.
Okay, so quick question before they do get into that situation.
Yes.
What is going on with us over here? Like, because Barkable's still awake.
He is. He's been watching around, and
Markable is guarding.
yes.
DM saying
I am
stuff.
actually-
Good job at it.
I'm actually doing periodic spot checks for Barkable just on my own dice, so that he can keep guard. He has not made any alerts at this point.
Okay.
If we
Okay.
hear Markable, I'm sure that we'll be able to run.
Okay.
Okay, Marcus,
Yeah, well,
which way are you going to go?
I am gonna go. Oops. I'm gonna go this way.
Remember, piano cover might be a decent idea. You're a really good archer.
Yep. That's what I'm getting right there.
He's a better wrestler.
That is true.
Honestly,
Mr.
I've
and-
never seen a rogue that grapples quite so much. I'm actually
What?
pretty impressed.
Okay,
Well, I kind of
you
am a
grab
canine,
him.
so.
you grab him. Me and Loose Fang will knock him out. Or something.
Perfect.
That you know, that may work very well.
Let's do it.
All right. So, Loose Fang, Sheik, what are you guys going to do? Marcus has positioned himself. Marcus, you can see all around this room and about that far into the next room.
I want to make sure that
What?
nobody-
How far?
Can you see
Sorry,
that?
how? No, I don't see
Oh, I'm on the
anything.
wrong layer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't.
About that far.
Hey, Loose
Okay.
Fang, you here?
He said that he was taking a bio break.
Oh,
Yeah.
Loose Fang?
Yeah.
Oh, I just see it says he's back.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's back.
I'm back now.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you.
Okay.
So, Loose Fang and Sheik, what are you guys going to do? Marcus has positioned himself. Are you guys going to join him?
I personally want to stay put so I can keep watch of the general area, and
That's
as
fine.
well as making sure that this one guy doesn't double back.
I will join. Do I need to watch out for traps? Or safe to go?
Well,
Crap.
Marcus identified the caltrops in the hallway,
Yep.
so you can see those, but you don't know if there's anything else out there.
Entering the piano room, if you want to take another spot check, I'd say you would probably be pretty wise for checking.
Is it all right if I do a spot check as I enter?
Yeah.
the room?
I'm assuming once you enter the room, if you're smart, you're going to be looking around.
Well, I look, but I don't see.
Yeah, at this point, yes. You look around the room, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Well, you're not the look-see.
Indeed. Okay, so Sheik, are you just going to stick where you are?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick where I'm at and make sure that this guy doesn't double back.
All right. Marcus, do you also want to make a spot check?
Sure. And then I'll probably move to try to corner him into the bathroom. Try and get that guy out of there. Flush him out.
Okay.
There's
All right.
my... That's my move silently. Ah. Heh heh heh.
You must Sheik better.
Oh, should I do them
I
silent?
know.
Okay, just a second, guys.
Do the shake, 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 shake.
All
What
right,
does the sheik say?
Marcus,
Yeah.
as you look toward the bathroom, you are surprised by a sudden bang on the top of the piano as something bounces off the piano and then lands behind the two of you and crashes against the wall. You hear what sounds like broken pottery, and behind you you see shards of clay on the ground, and you hear a hissing sound.
Uh-oh.
Got a slow leak.
Guys, it's probably acid.
Uh-oh.
Okay, a cloud of smoke begins to come up in the room around you. I need the two of you to make fortitude saving throws.
That was not me. I swear.
Say that again.
That was
That
not
was
me.
not him.
Okay,
Said
I need fortitude saving throws from Loose Fang and Marcus. Okay, Marcus, because you saw it flying past you, you're able to quickly hold your breath. But Loose Fang, you take a gasp of the smoke before you come to your senses, and you immediately feel a burning in your throat, and you begin to choke and wheeze.
That definitely wasn't.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So,
Shoot.
Marcus, I'm sorry, Loose Fang. Do do do. You have taken 3 points of damage.
Gonna do
Oof.
nothing. Singing voice.
I'd sidestep, get out of that cloud if you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, I
Run
gotta
for
wait
it.
till I get that up.
Hold on. I'm trying to get. There we go. There we go. Okay, so you guys can move now if you wish.
All right.
I will move away.
Now, Loose Fang, you are staggered, so you can only move at half speed at this point.
That's all right. I still got.
He has to get out of the smoke.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna move here and ready my bow.
All right.
I'm gonna move here
I'm
and
gonna go
talk.
peek. I'm gonna go peek around the piano because that's where the sound was coming from, if I'm not mistaken.
So which way are you peeking? Show me.
That'd be Marcus.
Oh, it's Marcus.
Right around this way.
Okay, so give me a spot check then.
Okay, where's the spot? Yeah.
I think there's 5 other guys in the house total.
All right. Marcus, you scan the room carefully, feeling quite worried that this has escaped your attention. You can't figure out where this guy is, and he's apparently lobbing things at you at this point. Um, you, Marcus, make a reflex saving throw.
Look, saving through.
He's gonna be in the bathroom,
Woo.
you guys.
My goodness. Okay. You hear the telltale whistle of an arrow flying through the air, and you duck just at the last second before it thunks into the wall behind you. It came from this direction.
Woo.
All right. I am gonna run towards that bathroom.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over there because he knows I'm here already. I'm gonna run in there and grapple that.
Okay. Loose Fang, you begin to feel sick.
Double.
That makes sense.
You begin to feel sick,
Oh,
and
poor
you
guy.
feel like you feel nauseated, like you're gonna throw up.
Out of the way.
Okay.
I gotta get to the bathroom.
Loose Fang, you take another point of damage. You realize that you have likely been poisoned.
Oh shoot!
Well, I
Someone
don't
needs
like
to
it.
help him get out of there.
Okay. So Marcus, and Loose Fang and Sheik, I need you, the 3 of you, to roll initiative.
Okay. Where is initiative?
Right next
Select
to
your
your
character
instructor.
and then go on your character sheet. There you go. So,
Okay.
do,
There it is.
so Loose Fang.
I am gonna go.
Okay, there they are. All right. You cannot see your enemy, but you know he is there.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Let him come on out. We
Sheik,
know you're there.
let's see. Actually, Marcus,
Yeah.
you rolled highest. You're going to go first. Wait,
All right.
Marcus, you have a +7 initiative?
Where
Do you-
did that come from?
Do you
I'm
have
looking
improved
at it
initiative?
myself, but I don't know if I
You
do.
have the improved initiative feat? I'm looking at your character sheet. Yeah, you do
Yeah.
have improved initiative. That's why. You get a +7
Oh.
on your initiative. Fantastic.
Goodness.
Awesome.
gracious.
That
right.
seriously, that is fantastic.
All right.
All right. So what are you going to do? You may get the jump on this guy.
All right. So I am gonna go wrap around this wall and see if I can try to grapple him.
All right, you run headlong into
Bathroom there.
and he is standing right behind the corner as you round the bend. He is
Okay.
surprised to see you, so you can take one action without him reacting.
Okay, so
Grapple.
where's grapple? Okay.
Grabby make
Work.
Marcus grab.
Oh!
Marcus, I thought you were the king of grapple.
I thought so too.
I
All
thought-
right.
Oh.
You dart around the corner, not exactly knowing where he was, but at the last minute you see him and attempt to make a grab for him, but he darts out of the way.
You're not getting out of this bathroom alive. Or if you are, I'm not gonna let you get out of this bathroom to hurt my friends anymore.
All right. There he is. You
All
have
right,
found him.
blackface.
Now what are you going to do?
Right? Well, I already tried grappling him, so
All right. Well, you've moved and you've done an action. It is now his turn.
oh, okay, yeah, that's what I was about to say.
All right. So, upon seeing you come around the corner, you made a grab for him. He darted out of the way and he moves to riposte with a short sword.
Does what?
Riposte. Have you ever seen that word before?
Nope.
Let me look it up for you. Hang on. Riposte. A quick, clever reply. A quick return thrust in fencing. There it is. You block or avoid a thrust, and you quickly turn around and counterattack. It's called a riposte.
Ouch. Can I do a reflex saving throw, or...
No, not on this one. This one's against your armor class.
Okay.
No, but he is also off balance and is unable to make any contact.
Good.
So, he steps back and faces off towards you, realizing that your companions are in no position to attack him at this point. It's just you and me, mutt. Your turn, Sheik.
You are going down.
Oh,
If you force him out of the bathroom, my bow is ready.
Okay, Loose Fang, what did you say?
oh,
That
I
was
was
cheap.
just quoting from the line. They
I was
call
saying
me
that
Mr. Mutt.
Marcus forces him out
Ah,
of the
there you go.
bathroom. My bow is ready out the hall.
Okay, so Sheik, you're gonna just stay down the hallway?
No, I'm going to actually see if I can move.
Because your
Well,
you should
visibility
try-
is that far, Sheik.
Yeah, I'm gonna try moving past the claptrap.
Okay.
Trap with my feet.
So wait, so
against
you're
the
gonna,
ground.
what you need to do is go right here. Hold on for a sec.
Yeah.
What you need to do is go right here and then do a jump so that you can try and jump over the caltrops. Give me a jump check.
All right. Hopefully
Okay,
this
first,
won't hurt.
before you do that, first give me a spot. And then do a jump.
Here's the spot.
Okay?
Right.
You can do it.
See the danger
Now the jump.
and jump on the danger.
What?
And land right on top of him.
Okay. You have jumped. And so, your jump check is, yeah, you do fail.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
I just read like thoroughly the produce flame that I'd been using, and I've been using it wrong.
Okay. Sheik, you try and take a leap over the caltrops, and you realize only at the last minute that there are more than you thought there were, and you land right on a second patch.
Ow.
So here
Oh,
I
no.
need you to make a reflex saving throw. You're going to take damage, but I'm going to see if you take a lot or a little.
That's page.
oof.
Oh,
man.
shit.
Oh.
Why do I get low
Okay.
now?
So your jump is awkward, and upon coming down on the caltrops with the spikes puncturing your feet, you fall onto the patch of caltrops.
Oh no.
Ow.
This may be bad,
Oh.
guys. This may be bad.
Yeah.
Shoot. Ugh.
The poison caltrop. Fuck.
Oh no.
Okay, Sheik, you have taken 12 points of damage, and your
Whoa.
feet have been punctured in 2 different
Oh.
places.
Ow.
Oh my.
Inside
Ow.
and the outside.
Oof. Ugh.
Okay,
Oh
Sheik,
no. Sheik.
you are now prone in the middle of a field of caltrops, and now make a fortitude saving throw, because you just lost more than half of your hit points in one hit.
Those are brutal caltrops.
Okay.
So much for feeling like I was good from that.
Despite the pain of multiple lacerations, you are able to bite down on the pain and not cry out. You have not given away your position. Amazingly.
Oof.
Okay,
Alright,
Loose
so I
Fang.
guess it's just.
So none of the other 3 know that what just happened to Sheik.
And they will never know.
Are you embarrassed, or are you trying to survive?
Both.
Well, I imagine when we see your holy feet, we're gonna get a clue.
Okay, so Loose Fang, it is now your turn. Remember, you are staggered. You can only move at half speed.
I'm so sick, I feel like I could throw up fire.
At the end of each turn, you're going to continue to take poison damage for the next 2 rounds.
Oof. And we don't have our healer with us either, so that's gonna
No.
suck.
Fortunately, our healer is resting and probably able to take care of us after this guy.
So that means I
Yeah,
can only
but-
go 15 feet.
Yep, that's
So
correct.
Hopefully we can.
So-
Hopefully we can get to her in time before that wears off.
So
Okay,
feeling
so-
easy and not stable on my I stagger forward and then lean up against the piano to catch my breath, making my way to the bathroom, trying to go after Marcus to help, however.
All right, as you catch yourself on the piano, you play a few sour notes on the low end of the piano, making a raunchy sound from the very detuned strings. You have very much given away your position, and
Oof.
you suffer once again from nausea and burning throat, taking 3
Oof.
more points of damage.
Marcus, take this
Oh,
guy out now, please. It's all on you.
Oof. Alright.
Okay,
I should
meanwhile,
just
the
figure out
cloud
why-
of poison smoke has dissipated.
Well, at least now we can get out, but we gotta get this guy taken care
Marcus, it is now your turn.
of. Alright,
If you-
I'm gonna grapple him again.
You need
Don't
to.
you have to do it the first time to grapple him again?
So has Barkable noticed anything?
Now that Loose Fang was playing loudly on the piano, Barkable definitely heard that. Yes.
Alright.
Well, you probably don't want Barkable to come over here. Leave poor Mira and Feluco defenseless.
So what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barkable has a decision to make.
Right.
It is
So
the end of one round, beginning of the next. So
Okay.
Marcus, hold off for a second while Feluco decides what Barkable's going to do.
Okay.
Barkable, there's no way you didn't hear the piano.
Okay.
Well, Poluku does look like he's. How much health is he at?
He's at full.
Okay, so if he wakes Poluku up, maybe Poluku can protect Mira. While Barkable goes to help out the rest.
But if he wakes up Feluco at this point, Feluco needs to have at least 2 hours of uninterrupted rest, and then spend the rest of the time studying so he can memorize his spells.
1,
Right.
So if you wake him up now, he's not going to get his rest.
3.
Right, but we're kind of in need of some help right now.
We got
4,
Yeah.
It'll take 5 rounds for Barkable to get to the battle.
Yeah.
It's up to y'all. Okay. So Barkable, after hearing the piano, is intrigued by what is going on, but assumes it's just y'all messing around.
He doesn't understand that the nature of this mission is to be quiet, and so he thinks that they're just playing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to stay
Okay.
put.
Yep.
Okay, Marcus, you're
right.
up. You are face
right.
to face with someone who looks like he has some experience with fencing.
Alright. Oh, I am gonna grapple him again.
With his
the
sword
king of
pointed
my-
straight at you.
With,
He's got his short sword pointed straight at you, and you're going to throw yourself at him to try and tackle him?
Might do something
Yeah.
slightly different.
Yeah.
As somebody
Oh,
with
look,
experience
I've been
in
impaled.
that.
You could always use your distraction skill.
True. Distraction, then try grappling him, or
Hold on. Where is it? It's not intimidate, not disguise, decipher, concentration. Bluff.
disguise.
Would it be bluff?
In this case, you can do a bluff. A bluff is either by your actions or by your words to try and deceive someone into thinking something that's not true.
Okay.
That
Look, a
is,
distraction. Bluff roll of 20.
that is in direct opposition to their sense motive check. So if they beat that, then your bluff will not work.
I can.
Okay.
That would be great if you yell, "Hey, look, a distraction!" and roll a nat 20.
Yeah.
Well, what do we want to do with this guy? Do we want to kill him off, or do we want to
He's dead. I
save
just
him?
got
Well,
stabbed a bunch.
okay. If we want to kill him, then I'm gonna be doing a different approach. If we want to interrogate him, then I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Take him out.
Take him out. All right. Then I am going to pull out my short sword and try stabbing him.
Okay. So, in answer to his fencing stance, you draw your own sword and say, "Touche."
Touche. So it's gonna be a melee, right?
That's going to be a
Standard
melee attack. Yes.
Against his accuracy. Oh.
Oh, come on.
Nope. And so you swing, and he very deftly steps out of the way and gives you a sneer.
Touche,
Meanwhile,
my friend.
he comes around and swings toward your sword arm.
Gosh, we're just rolling low numbers.
And oh my gosh. Woo.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Don't you dare cut off my arm!
What's your armor class, Marcus?
I don't think it's
I think
that
it's 17.
high. Yeah, I don't think it's that high.
Your AC, it's 16. He has hit your arm with a critical strike.
Oof.
This is not good. This is not
Wait.
going well, folks.
It.
We're at half party. One guy, but come on, it's one guy.
What's the damage though?
Come on.
It's a die 8 doubled.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
It's
Roll
not a
it.
surprise attack, so he doesn't add any backstab bonus, but it is a die 8 that's doubled. So
Roll it. 2.
it's only
only
4
2
points.
Oh,
It's only
Only
4
4
points.
you
points.
you're so lucked out on that.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did.
Thank you.
Okay,
What?
Well, at least I still have 8.
you are now
I'm a lot
just
tougher
above.
than you. I'm a lot tougher than you look.
Oh. After drawing blood, he nods in approval and steps back.
I'm a lot tougher than I look.
Okay, Sheik, you are in a lot of pain, but you have your wits about you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to grit my teeth, pull out spikes, and move off of the claptrap.
Okay, so the first thing you can do is you can, on hands and knees, move yourself to here, and then you can set about trying to remove spikes from yourself. You have one caltrop in each foot and one in the back of your right shoulder.
All right.
Oof.
I'm gonna
So-
be trying to take him out.
In order to remove each one, I need a healing check.
I should, even though it's not class skill, I should train that up.
Yeah,
somehow.
you're not trained in healing, so just make a normal. Isn't it wisdom? Let me
Yeah,
check.
just
It's wisdom. So it's just yeah. Just roll a d20 and add your wisdom bonus.
Can I just
It's not hard to get them out, but what you're worried about is that when you pull them out, it's going to start bleeding profusely.
wisdom 0? So it's literally just 3d20s.
No, just one at a time, one per turn. Okay, Sheik. The first one you remove is from your right foot, and your right foot immediately starts dribbling blood at an alarming rate.
Oof.
Okay, you have... So, Sheik. You have taken 3 more points of damage.
Oh no.
Okay,
Eek.
I have
You are-
to get these spikes out,
you are hurting.
Ugh.
and there's nothing I can do. I have to get the spikes out.
You may want to leave them in because they're stopping the blood at this point.
Okay, I'm going to press my foot that I just took the thing out against the wall to
Try and staunch the bleeding.
try and
Okay.
stop the bleeding, and I'm going to just ready my bow. That's all I
Okay,
can do.
so you have a foot against the wall. And you have your bow ready and down the hallway, so let me check. You can see wait a minute. That's not what I meant.
Do either of you have any way of stabilizing me at all?
A heal
I'm not
check will
trained in
stop the
healing.
a successful heal check will stop the bleeding.
Eh.
Okay,
Well,
yeah,
I'm not trained in healing. Luspinger, are
So-
you trained in healing?
you can see that far down the hallway, so you can just barely see the doorway, Sheik.
Yeah.
If he comes around that doorway, you might catch him.
That's all I can do.
Okay, Loose Fang, it is your turn.
Okay. Well,
Well, Lusping's also going to be losing.
Well, this is the last
HP
round
too.
that he is poisoned.
Okay.
Loose
Guess-
Fang, whack
with-
this guy on the head somehow.
well, all I can do is move here, still feeling queasy.
Yep. Okay. So, Loose Fang, with your last round of poison damage, you take another 3 points of damage.
Good.
Oof.
But the burning in your throat suddenly dissipates and your vision clears. You are no longer staggered.
Alright, well. Ugh,
Hey.
I know.
New round, Marcus.
This
Alright,
is the
well.
little thing, and I've done all the damage to myself.
So the guy's already moved back away, so I can't really attack him in melee range, so.
You can move up, but he's
True.
using fencer's footwork here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try moving up over again and try another melee attack.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
Come on, again? Oh, that's the same one.
He easily deflects your thrust,
Ugh.
and he shakes his
I guess
head,
I'm not that good.
considering you. He doesn't consider you a very good sword.
Alright, fine. I'm bringing out my bow and arrow then.
Okay. And to prove his point, he tries to swipe at you in your midsection.
Oh no.
But
Oh,
this
thankfully
time
my
you are
armor
able
class
to
is
dodge
16.
out of the way. This time you are able to dodge out of the way before he makes contact. He looks momentarily surprised, but then salutes you with a grim nod. Okay,
You aren't
Sheik.
getting away that easily.
Sheik, it is your turn. Okay, give me another heal check as you put pressure on your foot against the wall. Very, very good. Okay.
Whew.
Okay.
At least he's able to stop the bleeding.
With all your might, you push the bottom of your foot against the wall, and you see that the blood slows to a slight trickle. You are relieved that that it is no longer bleeding dangerously. All right, but you realize that you probably should not move your foot away from the wall anytime soon.
No, not at least until I can bandage it with my sock. Gosh, what do I gotta do to stay alive? Apparently,
Okay. So I'm assuming you're just going to sit there.
I'm just gonna stay put and keep aiming my bow and gritting my teeth because that's all I can do.
Okay, because this is what you see.
Oh, shoot.
You can loose that arrow if you want.
Okay, there's time for Marcus to charge him and grapple him or tackle him or something before I die, so I'm gonna just say, Marcus, I'm putting all of my faith in you to keep me alive. I need to see my revenge. Come on.
So, Sheik, are you going to shoot at this guy?
Yeah.
All right, you are in a prone position. So, and you're not on your stomach. You're on your back with your foot against the wall. It's a very awkward position to shoot. So, take a -4 temporary modifier on your ranged attack.
Uh-oh.
Is that even worth it?
You can try. Couldn't hurt.
It is if you hit him.
Well, you don't even know if he even knows that you're there.
He's got his focus on Marcus at this point.
Yeah, so he probably doesn't even know that you're there at this point, so you could probably just, like, stay hidden.
I don't think he's doing much to be hidden at this point. He's got his foot against the wall and bleeding.
Okay.
Well, like we always say, he could literally tempt that thing on fire and still be hidden.
Well, you know, that
I have
is
a
a good
different
point.
idea.
Okay, what's your different idea,
Doing
Sheik?
much tap dance.
I'm gonna scoop up the caltrops and try to put a bunch on the other side of me, between me and this guy.
So you're actually going to try and grab caltrops with your hand and then put them on the other side in front of you.
Yeah, it's probably a lot
Yeah,
easier to grab them than step on
Would that
them.
possibly kill me, or should I just not?
Well, the way caltrops work, again, they're in a tetrahedron pattern. So there's always one spike pointing straight up and then a tripod pointing down, and they're all on the ground.
Okay, so it'd probably scoop safely.
So if you get it from the side, yes, you can pretty easily pick it up.
Well, I'm on my back on the ground. The side's all I can do.
Well, if he can totally grab them, but instead of lightly placing them on the ground on the other side, he could probably just toss them at the guy.
I don't want
You
to
wanna
toss
try
him at the
doing
guy.
that?
I'm trying to stay alive. I don't want this guy near me, is the thing.
Yeah, you're in bad shape. You're not in a position to dodge his attacks at this point.
No.
Yep.
So, Sheik, all right, then if you're going to grab caltrops, then I need you to give me a dexterity check. Just a straight dexterity check.
Alright, man, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this.
Well, let's see.
This is exciting. I want to see how this turns out.
My dex is +3, so that's at least better.
Yep.
Fingers crossed. Oh no.
Okay. So you swipe your arm out among the caltrops, but only succeed in brushing them away, and you aren't able to get a grip on any of them.
At least you didn't roll a 1.
Yeah, you didn't hurt yourself in the process, but you scattered them away out of reach.
Oops.
Oh, do a bluff check.
Get alive, please.
Do a bluff check pretending to be dead.
Actually, that's
Well-
not a bad idea.
What you just did, though, you just scattered a bunch of metal caltrops across a stone floor.
Exactly, so he can pretend he died by them.
Well,
He just
Try
ha-
it.
he just has to be convincing enough.
roll
I
a
don't
bluff.
have any. I don't have any plus charisma, but I'll give it a try.
You got to put some character in it too. Ah!
I'm
Oh.
not gonna make any noise with this. I'm just gonna. He doesn't believe I'm dead, does he?
So you're gonna feign death essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Loose Fang, you are up at full movement now.
Oh, put your character on his side. Because you're feigning death.
Is there any way I can have dispensation to not die? Gosh.
Anything to try to convince him, right?
Okay, Loose Fang, can you pull your friends out of the fire here?
Alright, so is this just 10 total? Like 5 feet here? And then
Yeah, you-
diagonal?
Yep. So what happened was you did 10 feet and another 10 feet. So
Okay. So these
You
are
can get in
10
the
foot
hallway, you
squares?
can block him so he can't get
Yeah.
to me.
these are 10-foot squares.
Okay. Then I will swing at him. Or can I? Is this a doorway or?
Now he is standing on the other side of the doorway, but you do have clear sight to him this way.
Alright, then I will, wielding my stick as not like a sword, because I'm not a fencer. But I have been around fencing. So I swing it.
Okay, give me a melee attack.
I'd prefer to give him one.
Okay. Yeah, don't attack the DM. It's not a good idea.
Rarely. Oh, wait, let me. Rarely modify. That work?
I don't see anything. Ah, there. Well, you did it twice.
Oh, okay.
I'll take your first one, but that's still not a hit.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay. Yeah.
What's it gonna take to get this guy? Come on.
Different people attack.
Okay, Marcus. Loose Fang has joined the battle, and your spirits are lifted now.
Alright, so I'm gonna move over here, stand in front, and I am going
Okay.
to.
In order to do that, if you let's see, look at the layout of the house here.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
you have
that's
to
the door.
You would have to move either through that square or through that square, and then to provoke an attack of opportunity from the cutter.
Okay. So then I'll move there. And.
All right.
Wait, he
Grapple?
could reach around and try to like swing a sword at the guy from around the corner.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try doing that since he
It's-
has that knife.
It sounds so
So, yeah.
charged, hiding behind a wall with your arm hanging out from the door, just like randomly swinging a sword.
Alright, well,
What this? Let me explain your position here, Mark. Because you
Yeah.
are both right-handed, you and your enemy are both right-handed. You
Mhm.
have the advantage here because your right hand is in the middle of the doorway, while his right hand is on the edge of the doorway, more prone to hit his blade on the doorway. As he is facing Loose Fang, he is free, but against you, you see my point?
yeah. Alright, so let's do this. This ends here. Did that send it? Okay. Woo!
Oh,
there
that's-
we go.
One. Okay, that's definitely a hit. Roll for damage.
D20.
That's a D8.
Oh, oops.
Short
About-
sword is D8 and add your strength bonus.
D8.
No, yeah, don't roll. Don't roll
I
the
already
D20.
did.
Roll a D8
Okay.
and add your strength bonus.
How do I add my strength bonus? Because I'm
So
confused.
what you
on this.
do
There's the
Okay.
dice.
is you have the dice roller open.
Okay. Okay.
You roll
yeah,
a
sorry, I
1
figured it out.
d8 and then plus add 2
Add what?
strength bonuses. What? Sorry.
You're cutting
Let me
out a
double check.
lot.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Is
It's-
that better?
No.
It's sounding very robotic.
Alright. So I added my strength bonus. There we go. 7 points of damage.
Yep.
Woot.
Very nice. That is an excellent hit.
Yeah, the first time y'all hit him.
Ah,
Okay.
take that.
So
Take that, you dumb idiot.
you rake your short sword across his midsection, drawing blood, and finally in satisfaction as he looks down in surprise, and then his very dangerous look as he realizes you are more threatening than he thought.
About time.
That moment where you're like, oh crap.
And he moves to counterstrike.
And he gets a penalty because of the wall, right?
Against Marcus, he will get a penalty, yes. Okay. Wow.
Huh. Well,
Yeah.
I think he failed.
Yeah. Shortly bangs against the door frame and deflects harmlessly. And
At both
his
me and Loose. Is
Hey.
that at both me and Loose Bang or both of us?
he actually backs away. I'm sorry?
Hey, Tarek.
What was
Was
that?
that at both of us or was that at Loose Bang or I?
It was at Marcus.
Hey, Tarek, go ahead and disconnect from the voice chat, then reconnect.
All right, I will go ahead and do that. Okay, how about that? Is that any better?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. A lot
Okay.
better.
So here's what happened. He was trying to swipe at Marcus, but instead his short sword hit the door frame and deflected harmlessly. Upon seeing his failure, he backed further into the hallway, out of your view, Marcus, but Loose Fang, you can still see him.
Actually, I haven't even used my Ice Blast yet, so I'm going to do that. Next time
Okay.
around, I have the chance.
Yeah. Sheik, it is now your turn.
I'm going to lie very still, pretending that I don't exist.
Okay, then give me another bluff check.
Not like your first one worked any well.
Well, I can try, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
You should be able to work. I mean, you're a terrible liar.
Okay,
Ugh. Not this time, I guess.
it's a good thing he's not focused on you right now, Sheik.
And a good thing I'm just outside of the range of vision, I think, right?
Well, as a human, you think he cannot see you. You think. Because you certainly can't see him. Okay, Loose Fang.
Yes.
All right. If you wanted to strike at him from there, let's take a look.
It's 20.
Yeah, that's a little too far.
And the door is right here.
Yep, the door actually, let me draw it. The door is from here to here. That's the doorway.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
So
so
can I take a step that way?
Absolutely, yes. And you are face to face with him.
He has absolutely nowhere to go.
Yeah,
I
he
will
is
attack.
backed against a wall.
I will swing down at him with my crook.
Okay. Give me a melee attack against the cutter.
you know, I just noticed something. Loose Swing, I haven't ever seen you once use an ability.
I use plenty of.
Do you have abilities?
The thing is,
Southern
Feluco,
accent.
Mm-hmm.
Feluco, he actually has been using abilities, but you just don't know it.
Oh.
And I will leave that at that. Okay, Loose Fang. Uh, even though you have him backed into a corner, he still is able to dodge your thrust, and you gain a newfound respect for him. Okay,
Try knocking him
Marcus.
down, he's trapped.
Alright. So.
Marcus, if you wanted to move here, you could do so. No. Yeah, you could do so with impunity because he's blocked by the door frame.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and not sure if I can step in the same square as Loose Fang.
At this point, with that crook flailing around, you don't think it's a wise idea.
Okay. Well,
Certainly not hitting
Well, I
what I was
could-
going for, so I might hit you.
yeah, I don't want to hit Loose Fang in the crossfire.
True.
We'll give it a shot.
I'll tell you one thing you guys have succeeded in doing.
But
You're protecting Sheik.
Yay!
yeah, that's true.
Meat shield.
Let's just hope that we can survive. So, if it's gonna be that Ice Blast, then it's gonna be a ranged attack, if I'm not mistaken.
It'd be a standard ranged attack, yes. But you
Okay.
get 2 of them.
Alright. So there's...
Try not to hit Loose Fang.
Here's the first one. Oh,
Okay, and the second one?
Alright.
If he gets a nat 20, have him ricochet it off the wall.
The second one is a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Marcus, let's check the damage on those ice bolts.
D8.
Yep, it is no, it's a D6 plus 1.
Okay, D6 plus 1. Whoops.
So yeah,
I didn't do
D6.
that.
That's fine. So it's 5 points of damage. That's
Okay.
actually a decent hit.
Alright.
All right. Now he is now bloodied. And he is going to roll,
A will check.
yep, a will saving throw, which he has failed.
Oh,
All right.
is he,
After taking a spike of ice through the front of his left leg, he drops his sword and kneels in pain. And he says, "Enough! No more! I yield! I yield!"
I intimidate him with another
Take his weapon.
trickle of ice. Another trickle of ice from my fingers. You want
you-
more?
Yeah, you have used both of your ice bolts for the day, but he doesn't know
Okay.
that.
Yeah. I bring my hand up saying, "Do you want more?"
Okay,
he already said he yielded.
so it is now his turn. He puts up both hands, and his sword is on the ground in front of him. He puts up both hands and he says, "Enough! No more."
Alright.
Okay, so are you guys going to allow him to withdraw from combat?
We have anything we can tie him up?
Do any of us have any rope? I don't think I have
I
any
mean,
rope in my
I-
inventory.
I should have some. I just don't know if I.
I carry rope.
Sheik
Yeah,
very
we're gonna need to help, bro.
yeah,
The-
Sheik very weakly holds up a coil of rope behind you and says, "I got it."
Alright.
I will go ahead.
The guy has the guy probably has a family. Just like let him run out the house.
I face the cutter
Not before we interrogate him.
and I say, I'm gonna go ahead and search for any weapon you might have on you. My friend, the ice, keep an eye on. So don't try anything.
All right. After he holds up his arms and lets you search him, after a quick search, you find a quiver with 4 arrows, a short bow
Nice.
strapped to his back, and 2 two clay pots that are stopped with a cork on the end that you can only assume are these poison gas grenades that he threw earlier.
Those I
Pretty
handled Jim.
useful. Take them.
Okay. Now, in order to confirm that they are poison gas grenades, you probably have to unstop them, but you don't think that that's very wise.
I'm just.
Yeah.
I'll just
Let's
hope for the
wait
best
until
if I
we
use
actually
it.
get to use them, right?
Yep.
Sorry, what? What was
Let's
that,
wait
Sheik?
until we actually need to use them, right?
Yeah. Let's keep those in your inventory.
Yeah,
Are you gonna be using
I
those
need a
arrows though?
healer.
no, you can have the arrows. I'll hold on to the pots though. It's a
Sweet.
pretty
Okay,
wicked
Loose
stuff.
Fang.
But
Loose Fang, you now have two poison gas grenades. They do. They require what they do is they make a 20-foot square cloud of gas that requires a fortitude saving throw. If the victim makes a fortitude saving throw, they have no effect. If they fail the saving throw, then they will take 1d4 points of poison damage for 4 rounds.
wow.
So you want to write that down?
Yeah, I'm working putting that in equipment.
So if you have a tight group of enemies and you're able to get that to shatter right in between them, that actually would be pretty effective. Oh, in addition, it's those who are affected are staggered.
All right.
Nice. Alright, so which one do you want to carry? Am I going to be carrying this bozo here, or do you want to help carry Sheik?
I'll
I'm just
carry
moaning.
this guy.
Like, ow.
Alright.
Although first, you might want to help him get those things out of him. You know how to heal?
Let,
I don't have
I
heal.
want somebody with a healing skill, specifically.
Let me check.
Yeah, I don't have healing knowledge, so...
I don't have the skill, but I've got 5 points. Or I get a 5 with
Let me check your character sheet, Loose Fang.
like it's not one of my skills.
Yeah, it's not a class skill.
It's not a
but
class skill, but I get +5 in roll.
You've got 3 ranks in it.
Yes.
Interesting.
Note to self: go ahead and spend double ranks to invest in it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, Loose Fang, if you want to try a heal skill, you can staunch the bleeding, and you can also pull out caltrops.
I
Now,
will. Go ahead.
please note that if you fail a healing check to pull out a caltrop, you'll still get the caltrop out, but you'll cause bleeding damage.
Well, I feel like we got to get him out of his feet.
You could always let
Is there a
Barkable
way
try.
to heal general health first and then do it, so I don't just bleed out in front of
No.
you?
The healing skill, you can do what's called long-term care, where you can gradually heal hit points over an extended rest, but that takes hours.
And I'd rather not just wait here till. I'm
Well,
gonna give it a go.
Barkable's had plenty of experience pulling thorns out of his palm. Maybe he can help with the caltrops.
What's the worst that could? All
All
right.
right,
Well, he
you
could
killed me. I'm
die.
hunting you forever.
I pull out a belt and have him bite on.
Okay.
Alright. Are you gonna do that for Sheik?
Yeah, Loose Fang is gonna take care of me. You got Cutter, dude.
Oh,
Alright.
you're gonna help the
Do I have to
cutter?
rope From you?
Dude, that'd be awesome. Like, just help the cutter and then he becomes an ally.
Wow, Loose Fang. Woo!
Alright, well...
Loose Fang is a good doctor.
Okay, so Loose Fang, I need you over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's
Yeah.
how good I am. Do it.
Yeah,
No,
Loose Fang
But I
stick
have the
with
rope. I have the
Yeah.
rope from
So
Sheik
Marcus,
now, so I'm
you
gonna tie
you
him up.
are you're trying to tie up the cutter. So Marcus, give me a survival check,
Okay, give me 1 second.
which includes not tying. Basically, survival
Okay.
is Boy Scout skills. So Loose Fang, you succeed in very carefully removing the caltrop from Sheik's left foot, and it does not cause any additional bleeding. There is still one caltrop in the back of his right shoulder.
Now I could try and get this out for you, or we could save that for our profession. Do you think you can move with it in?
I can probably move with it in with my feet taken care of. Oh gosh.
However, if we run into something, you're not going to be much. Granted,
I have 4 HP right now.
You're not going to be much use as is.
I'm not gonna be much use until I can get my HP back.
Yep. You need Fuluko to help heal.
Meanwhile, Marcus, you try and bind the cutter, and your ropes are too loose, and you fear that they would fall off, and that he would get free rather easily. You think you should try again?
I would normally, but I'm kind of indisposed.
No, you're in the hallway.
Well, there we go.
Loose Fang, that was fantastic. Marcus, on your second attempt, you rework the knots, and you realize, oh, that is much better. His arms are tightly bound behind his back, and you don't think he's going to cause you any trouble. Are you going to tie his feet as well?
Well, those are kind of in pain right now. And if he's already well surrendered, well, we'll just take him prisoner for now so we can interrogate him.
How about
he does have he does have a large sliver of ice embedded in his leg.
How about we patch him up, and then maybe he'd feel more inclined to be around us?
Yeah, so we're gonna need to get him out of here and over to our allies, since we don't really have much strength or can do much here.
Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't say anything because I'm resting.
After you tie him up, you look into his face once again, and you can see nothing but immense hatred.
Alright, well, I'm still gonna try to carry him over to our allies. So I'm gonna do a strength check to see if I can carry him.
Can you guys just take 20 on that and just carefully move us?
If you do not encounter any danger along the way, yes, you can take 20.
Fine with doing that.
Yep.
Okay.
Like, I imagine we want to move around the pianos.
How much time has expired?
Oh, come on.
Okay, it has only been about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Right. Well, that was only 3, really?
So, Marcus, if you're taking 20 on this, then we're going to assume that you just keep rolling until you get a natural 20. That's what taking 20 is. But it takes time, and you don't want to be interrupted. So, in this case, you are not interrupted, so you are able to take the cutter with you on your shoulder.
Okay.
Loose Fang.
About the same amount of time. Want to do the same thing?
Yep, you are able to lift Sheik over your shoulder and gently carry him back to the rest of the party. So let's everyone move back across that room into this area here.
All right.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah. Sheik.
Okay.
Do the Sheik.
So as they enter the room, Barkable perks up, and at the sight of his companions coming in, and then is curious why there's a new person with them. Do they entering the room disturb mine and Faluco's rest?
No.
Okay.
Alright, I don't want us to get disturbed again, so while you're talking amongst yourselves, I'm gonna see if I can try again to freeze this door.
I thought you were out of ice.
He's out of the ice bolts, which are definite. He can use at any time, but he's always able to make a check to try and do some wild casting. Is essentially what it is.
Okay.
But the success rate is not very high.
Okay. It's gonna be a D20, is it?
Correct. You do a D20.
As unmenacingly as possible, Barkable goes up to investigate and sniff the new person.
Yep. Marcus, once again, you will fail in your concentration, and it only results in frustration.
All right, I slam the door.
Don't
Wham!
do.
Why?
Okay. So then, Foluco and Mira, you guys need to make fortitude saving throws to see if you're going to wake up.
Uh,
Because he just slammed the door in frustration.
Why would you do that?
Well, Mira at least is still asleep, but for Loco, I
Yeah.
woke up.
Foluco,
Why would you do
your
that?
rest is
I
interrupted.
want the store
Yes.
closed.
Mira is
It's
deep
not
in
closed.
sleep, and she is not awakened. But Foluco, you are awakened
so
to a slamming door, and you see that there is a new person in the room, and you're not very happy about being woken up.
okay. I hear
I'm not.
I hear the door slam and violently, and I'm shook awake and jumping up. I look around and I'm like, holy balls of a vampire! What happened?
Well, I must say I've never heard that expression before.
Preferably never again.
After
Yes, thank you.
after waking up, I notice the black cutter and I move over there, noticing that there's this man in the room, and then he's pretty beat up himself. Walking over to him, I say, "What's your problem?"
All right.
In the meantime,
So-
I hold my hand up and yell. And not yell. I just say "ow."
Weekly, yes, he is complaining.
I turn to him briefly and I say, "Shut up! You woke me up." And then I turn back to the cutter.
Dang, it wasn't him that woke you up.
It was me.
It
It
doesn't
was
matter.
not Sheik, it was Marcus.
Either way, he was the first person to speak after I woke up.
Okay, note to self: do not wake up Foluco. He gets in a bad mood. Gee whiz. All right. So the cutter, sitting on the ground with his hands tied painfully behind him, looks up at you and in silent hatred.
Oh man. Have I got any of my abilities back yet?
Nope, you were only asleep for 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's the equivalent of a power nap.
So if I do healing over
Minus the
time,
power.
can I also rest while doing healing over time?
No, it requires focus and concentration. You are giving up your own rest so that you can minister to someone else.
Okay. But if I were to do it while we rested, could I do
Then
long
I
term?
might not be dead.
Could I do long-term care while they're all resting as like a take 20 kind of thing
You can do it on one person.
on one person? Okay. So the cutter
She's
doesn't
gonna
say
need
anything to me, right?
Nope, he is just seething with hatred.
Okay. So, having received a very angry stare from the guy, I'm like, well, if you don't want to talk, that's your problem, but I'm not going to let you sit there and bleed all over the floor while we sleep. Barkable tend to him. So I move back over to Mira's side, and Barkable goes to do long-term care.
To lick his wounds. Barkable can do it. He actually has a pretty good healing skill.
Wait, Barkable's
Yep.
doing what? On who?
Long-term care on the cutter, trying to heal him.
What? Me first. I will protest
She
this.
kind of needs a healing check too.
So, Foluco moved over to Sheik, and Barkable tries clumsily to lick his wounds and only succeeds in melting the ice shard.
Okay, but it is long-term care, so it
I
will
don't
continue
care
to.
about the cutter.
So-
Throw him out the window for all I care.
At Sheik's protest to being ignored, I do a heal check, not long-term care because I do want to get my rest. I'm like, shut up, I'll fix you up momentarily.
Wow. So, when you're doing this healing, are you trying to stabilize him? You're trying to pull out the last caltrop?
Just stabilize him.
Okay. So that is enough to stop any bleeding and to bandage the wounds on his feet, but he still has a caltrop embedded in the back of his right shoulder.
Well, I'm not getting enough to pull that out. So, okay. Having turned to Sheik after his persistent annoying mumbling about having something stuck in his shoulder, I said,
Wow, Feluco. Wow.
I said, I'm not skilled enough to pull that thing out. I don't even know how you got it in there, you idiot. But I can at least bandage this bleeding up for you and then go back to
This
Are
guy
we
is
sleep.
a
sure this is Fuluko?
beast when he's half asleep. Oh my gosh.
Are we
So-
sure this is him and not this?
So I bandage him up and then say there,
I think
and
he might be a demon. Let's kill him.
so I bandage him up and then I say there. That should stop the bleeding, and then I turn back to sleep and turn back to sleep. Hopefully.
Alright.
Indeed.
Well,
Okay.
Um, we
And
can
the
try-
rest
if
of
that's
you.
going to be the case.
Barkable continues his long-term care.
So
Well,
Marcus,
then I'm gonna watch this area
Okay.
because I think Sheik still wants that guy to not get out of here.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm gonna watch over here.
so you're gonna try and make sure he doesn't get away.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The rest of you, are you going to try and get some rest while Marcus keeps watch?
I am now gonna rest. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear my dice rolls here?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, there goes a rubber
All right.
band.
The next 8 hours pass uneventfully, and the lot of you are able to recover a number of hit points equal to your level. So, in this case, 3.
Okay. I feel comfortable with somebody pulling that out of my shoulder now and then trying to heal me more.
That's
Okay.
gonna have to be Mira because she's the one that's healing.
Yep.
Okay. Sheik, you are stable, so you also get the 3.
I already put the
Yeah.
3 for Barkable. How much does the Blackface Cutter get?
Oh wow. Who's Fang?
I come up and pull out the one on your shoulder.
Okay. So,
There you
Loose
go,
Fang.
right as rain.
So that means we have our
Lace-
spells back, right?
Yes, at this point, you do have spells back. And Mira has recovered hers as well. Let me reset them. Do-do-do.
Okay. So the Blackface Cutter guy, what? Okay, so I'm awake now, actually rested.
Yep, and now you're in a better mood.
I'm in a better mood. I turn to
Can't be in much of a worse.
I turn to Sheik. You know, is the caltrop out of him now? Because
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Loose Fang was able to remove it rather expertly.
okay.
Okay.
So with the caltrop out of there, I do
get
a
your
1d8
little healing on
plus
me?
3. 1d8 plus 3. And I roll a 15 on Sheik for cure light wounds.
Wait, 3d8? You did 3d8?
No, one oh pfft.
Careful.
I thought that
And
was a
roll-
d8 plus 3.
Roll as Foluco, not as Barkable.
Sorry. That weird quick die thing, I thought that was a d8 plus, number.
Nope, it's the amount.
Okay.
Now that we know that.
5. So
Okay.
5.
D8 plus, it should be plus 3, so it's actually 6.
Oh yeah, 6. Sorry.
So, Sheik has healed 6 points. And considering that actually brings him up significantly, his wounds close and he feels much better.
And then I do a heal roll on the cutter,
No. Ignore him.
and Barkable also does a heal roll on the cutter.
So, what are you trying to accomplish with this heal roll?
Tend to his wounds.
What that does is it stabilizes and stops bleeding, does not heal any health unless you do long-term care over an extended period of time.
Oh. Well,
That's
is
not
he
fair
bleeding?
about that guy.
No,
Let's
he
get
is
that
not.
Guy upstairs.
What about his mental state?
He still is not talking to you.
Okay,
He
does
is,
heal affect their mental state? What like if I
No.
hug him?
It's only physical.
Oh. What if I hug him?
Then that would be that's not a heel check. Let me check that one.
That'd be an attempt at grapple.
No. All right.
You just leave him in the room with me or something. He likes people.
All right. So yeah, that would be a diplomacy.
Okay, so no, I'm not gonna hug him, but I will roll a diplomacy in
Okay,
talking
trying
to him. Yeah,
Trying to get into his good graces.
I don't care about his good graces.
I tell you to ask him about.
Okay, so
I'm
there's
not
my
Sam,
diplomacy
I mean,
roll. So go after healing Sheik. I walk up to the blackface cutter and say, "Look, I don't know if you've gotten a better mood after resting, but I really don't want to have to lug you around here. Do you have a family that we can like let you loose and go to or something?"
All right.
Body.
He looks up at you curiously. Still, there is still hatred behind his eyes, but he doesn't say anything and he turns away.
Well, what about Mira? Is she awake at this point?
Mira is awake and she is feeling much better.
I turn to Mira and ask her for her opinion.
Can I try a diplomacy check?
You can try, yes.
Oh, please don't
Mira
fail
is
it.
actually surprised that you're doing anything with this guy. She thinks that you should simply gag him and leave him.
That doesn't
I
sound
think
like
that
you.
too. But yeah,
These guys have tried to kill us repeatedly.
-1 charisma, but I'm still gonna try.
The
Well,
last time that we had a guy tied up in the next room, he yelled out and told everybody exactly where we were.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
think it's a dumb idea to have him too.
Well, I don't think there's anybody else aside from the one guy upstairs that's alive in this place. And I don't feel like just blazingly killing people.
Are you willing to stake your life on that assumption?
Well, yeah, I'm at full spells and I could down him in a heartbeat.
Oh, that's not what I'm referring to.
Dun,
Okay.
dun.
I'm going to ask him about how he got to know Mr. Terrell.
Okay, so
Probably the
you're
first time
actually
you
going to go up to him and ask him how he met Mr. Graves?
Yep. And this is the first time you guys have heard anybody else in the party has heard me talk about this dude.
Come on, Barker.
Okay,
I step
Wait.
around him as Sheik goes
Who's
to
Mr.
talk to him.
Graves?
Terrell Graves.
He's the man upstairs, the guy that we need to stop.
So,
Hi.
seeing that Sheik wants to talk to him, I step beside around him with Barkable in tow and I say, "He's all yours. Just don't hurt him."
Okay, so Sheik, you actually approach this guy and you try and get him to talk about Terrell Graves.
Yep.
He looks up at you and recognizes you for the first time, and he says, "Oh my gosh, you're a human and you're traveling with this rabble?"
Well, this rabble can help me get something that I haven't had in a very long time.
Cookies?
Bath.
These, I don't know if you've seen what these guys have been doing to the people in this house, and it's just a continuation of everything that they've done up to this point. They are lowlifes, they are murderers, and we shouldn't be associating with them. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking that at least I keep better company than you and Mr. Graves.
Then you haven't spent much time with Mr. Graves, have you?
Oh, I spent a significant amount of time with him. He burnt down my house.
I see. So you're one of those. Then I have no words for you.
All right. I pull out my swords and stab him.
What?
Seriously.
I turn to him, being close enough, and I do a
You're
reflex.
not close enough, Foluco. He can
You're
act
not close
before you
enough.
move
You
in.
guys are behind the door on the other side.
But
So
I am
you're gonna
I
you're
am
gonna
close
take a
enough.
quick action.
I am close enough to grab the ropes binding the guy and pull him backwards.
If you knew what he was doing, but you don't. Okay, so Loose Fang, you're the only one in position to do anything about this.
Can I do a reflex?
What you can do is try and grapple him before he does so. If you fail, then he will get a free hit because this guy is helpless.
Then that is what I will do.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Sheik, as soon as you reach to draw your sword, Loose Fang sees what is happening and tackles you to the floor. You are unable to carry out your assassination.
Hold up now, fella. Let's think about
This guy is useless to us. All he will do is yell and scream the next time he has a group of buddies around.
That's only if he's conscious. We don't have to kill him.
All right, then I have another
Besides,
idea.
we can turn him into the authority.
You can turn him into the police.
If it's evidence you guys want, I have evidence.
I don't need evidence. I just don't need a body.
I don't want to drag a body down the mountain.
We could always
I don't
let
want
him
to drag
go.
two of them. So we're not killing him.
So Mira actually steps in and says, "Guys, I have a solution."
We could always
And
let him go.
She takes a strip of bandage and pokes her 2 fingers in the bandage into the guy's mouth and says, "Here, wad this in there, and then tie a rope around his face so he can't talk." Done.
All right.
I don't say I believe in killing only when we have to defend ourselves. This guy is no threat. As long as we make it so he can't alert his buddies, I say we just leave him here.
I concur.
Agreed.
What if he has to pee?
Well
Luckily,
then,
there's plenty of
Another
space
thing
around.
that's experience.
Yeah, Mira is very discreetly choosing not to answer that question.
I just don't want to
All right,
leave a guy
so-
here.
Mira
I mean-
walks up to Sheik and actually puts a paw on your shoulder, which is kind of a feat because she's significantly shorter than you are. And she looks up at you, at Sheik, and she says, I noticed that you're not quite yourself. Who is this Terrell Graves guy, and what did he do to you?"
All right. Story time.
Oh, story time.
Ew.
So, at this point, I will divulge a bit of my backstory for you guys. About 3 years ago, I went by the name of Sam, and a corrupt official by the name of Terrell Graves came to town. He demanded absolutely unfair taxes and tributes, in part to pad his own cushy lifestyle. Unable to pay him, I was forced to watch him burn down my own farm, arrest me for no reason, run me out of town, and separate me from a fiance.
And Mira's eyes grow wide at the mention of a fiance, and she actually says, "You were engaged, and you had to leave her?"
I had a much
then-
happier life before this man entered it, and I will have a much happier life when I know he's exited it permanently.
So she actually puts a paw on her chest and looks really sad, and then she looks up at you again and she says, "What are you becoming because of this?" And then she just kind of turns away and leaves the question hanging in the air.
After hearing his story about wanting revenge, I pipe up and say, "I'll help you kill him."
Excellent.
Okay.
Last I saw him, he was upstairs.
Don't need to kill him, guys. We can just arrest.
Um, I grab his shoulder as he goes to move upstairs and I say, "We don't have to confront him to kill him. There's
Well, then
plenty
he
of
at least needs to rot in a hole.
there's plenty of
you all
kindling
listen-
around here. I mean, you're standing on
My
it."
words being heard. Do I need to use my walking stick as a talking?
I'm gonna tell you guys that if I'm not killing him, then this guy at least needs to rot in a hole for a very long time.
That's fine, but we're not killing people that we don't have to.
So Mira actually raises a paw once again, and she breaks in. You're not the only one he did this to, are you?
No. He built his
And-
entire life off of this.
So we've already established this guy is crooked, and if we leave him alone, he's most likely going to keep doing it.
After the backstory having been told, our opinions having been put out there, I turn to the black-faced cutter guy. I take the gag out just for a moment and say, "What's your opinion on this?"
And he looks up at you and then looks down at the gag in his mouth and then looks up at you again and then just kind of shakes his head.
I look over at Mira. I don't really want to put this back in his mouth.
No, it's already there.
Oh, it is? Wait, I thought I
Yeah.
took it out.
I didn't hear you say that. I'm sorry.
He said he took it out to ask the guy what he thought, and then
Oh, I didn't catch that. I'm sorry. So you actually remove the gag from his mouth and allow him to speak.
With my hand on his shoulder, saying, "I want your opinion, not a yell."
So he looks to you and he looks over to Mira and then you can see that he is absolutely disgusted with Mira, but he nods in her direction and says, she follows the Life Mother, doesn't she? That explains everything. She's got you all wrapped around her little fingers.
oh yeah, by the way, all these guys worship that other deity to very evil extents.
His name is Kexoth, in case you are an unwashed mass, and it is not evil at all. We are using the industry of our own intellect and our own strength to gain place in the world.
I asked you for your opinion, not your belief. Do you want this gag back in your mouth, or are you going to tell me your actual opinion?
Alright, guys, let me grab something and I will be right back.
So, where are you going, Sheik?
I'm going to the tree to grab my books.
That's really quick.
I'm imagining we're just talking about this.
We're talking too much.
Or you two guys are probably discussing this or mulling it over for a while I'm grabbing these.
Yep.
So,
Okay, it is now broad daylight, Sheik.
yep. Are my books still there?
Yes, they are still there.
I'm gonna pick them up and bring them back.
All right, they are now in your possession.
Okay. Heading back to the party, I'm going to lay them out on the ground, let's say here-ish, and basically say, go ahead, take a look. Here's a ledger of their expenditures for all their wrongdoings, and here is a black magic book, possibly detailing all the horrible things they were doing to the wolves. Now,
Seeing
you guys can't tell me that we don't at least need to take this guy down.
Seeing the book of magic, I go over to it and I use a read magic spell.
Okay. Now,
Isn't that knowledge of Arcana, or is that a
No,
different
I have
thing?
an actual read magic spell because it's written.
yes. If it
Oh.
if indeed it is written using magical runes, then yes, you can read magic. What read magic also allows you to do is to read magic spell scrolls that are not your class. But this book actually is not written in magical runes, nor is it. It's not a magical scroll. That it's actually and from what you can tell, it is an alchemy book.
So that was detect magic before read magic.
Either way, it is not magical in nature.
Okay.
Anyways, you guys with knowledge of Arcana, you
So-
might want to take a look at the two books and see.
So did that use up any of my actual
I did.
abilities?
No.
Okay. But I can roll a knowledge of Arcana to see what it's talking about, right?
Yes.
And knowledge of Arcana might even tell us more about those callers and how to deal with them next time we run into them.
Yes, Foluco, you studied page by page, and you can see that this is a book about how to concoct different poultices and potions to physically alter beings and creatures. And the biggest focus, clearly, that in this book is how to take animals and to warp them into minions and to physically change their form. You can see
I cover my mouth.
the
Well,
the collars. They were specifically made to transform the wolves that they were placed on.
so they, by the way, party members, I'm the one reading. Y'all don't know what's going on.
Right. So these collars are actually normal collars that are made to that size to begin with, but they are specifically dipped in these concoctions, and once they have been left there overnight, they actually take on the properties of the alchemy, and then you can place them on an animal, and it will cause the animal to grow in size, and to gain additional abilities. But the success rate is not 100%.
Hence,
Um,
will be
for those
related canines that we run across.
Indeed. And so for those that it does work, then it becomes the equivalent of a dire version of that animal.
Okay. Having read that and curious, I then go and look at the ledger. Would it be sense motive to determine why he was doing this?
No. In this case, it's simply a ledger of entries, of payments and expenses that have come in and out of the possession of this group at the manor over the last 3 months. Apparently, this operation has been going on for about that long, for about 3 months. And you can see that there are far more entries that show income than show expenses.
Well, what are the where's the money going and coming from?
Well,
Well,
the
I
money,
bet I know where it's coming from if my history is any indication.
well, the first couple of entries show income coming from the benefactor. That's the only thing that's written on the line. After that, you have several expenses for food and for equipment, but then after that, it's all it shows different locations, different surrounding villages and towns, and it shows money. It just shows an amount. It doesn't actually specify what the reason is. It just
Is
says
it incoming amount or
those are incoming amounts. Yes.
Incoming amounts from various towns. These will be people that Mr. Graves himself probably has shortchanged and cheated.
So, having read the book and the ledger, I turn to the cutter and I ask him, "Who's the benefactor?"
The benefactor. We don't know who he is. He always hides his face from us.
Okay.
But
Could he be the master?
he's the one that taught us to paint our faces black.
Why does he
Is
want
he
you
the
to paint
master?
your faces black?
Well, some would call him the master. Mr. Graves calls him the benefactor. He's the one that financed this whole operation. And it is from him that we learned to paint our faces black so that we look like his group.
His group?
Lovely.
Yes. In fact, when we enter
What's his
towns,
group?
it's wonderful. We enter towns with our faces painted black and our hoods pulled up, and everybody is suddenly afraid of us. It's
What's
very
his group?
easy.
And
It's
you
very
like
easy to get money from people who are afraid.
and you like scaring people?
It is our intellect, our strength, our ability. We are simply making use of the gifts that Kexaw gave us.
Hmm. And what about the
Alright,
people
guys.
you scare?
Who wants to knock him out and go upstairs and stop this operation, at least here?
Weak, useless people
I'm
like
down.
Hmm.
Alright, I walk over and say, you know what? I might just give you another socking to you.
Strength check. I knock him out.
you. So you're both going to try and knock him unconscious.
Yeah, I just knock him unconscious.
Okay.
Well, I was actually gonna try to put my hands on him and try to see if I could freeze him
No, I just knock him
or intimidate
unconscious.
him. But whatever.
So
Hey, you
yeah,
take the fun out of everything, Foluco.
since he is helpless, he is unable to defend himself against your blow, and he falls over.
Well, let's
Cool. So
stuff
he's
him
in.
the corner here and head upstairs.
Or we can stuff him outside because I really want to burn this place down, and I don't want to
Well,
have
if
his.
we
You're not
put him
burning
just
this
outside the
place.
window here, he's on a ledge, and he will not. When he wakes up, he will not want to go anywhere.
But at least he won't be in the house when it burns down.
That's
True.
assuming that the
We're
destruction
not gonna
stays
burn
local
it
to the
down.
house.
Yeah.
This is a rather large manor, and it has
That's
quite a
like-
bit of wood, and if it collapses, it's going to spread and probably go down the cliff and cause other things to catch.
Let's save burning down this place for the last resort.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
Anybody
put
want?
him outside then.
Anybody with knowledge of Arcana want to take the alchemy book? Maybe some of the other things might be useful for knowledge.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay, Marcus, you now have an alchemy book about how to create dire animals.
Sweet.
And I'll give Mira the ledger.
All right, Mira will pick up the ledger and use it as evidence.
She seems to
Okay.
be the one who talks to the officials the most. And now that we have Mr. Cutter knocked out, I'll lead everyone upstairs.
Okay, one
so
moment.
try not to just teleport through walls, please.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
There are doors, and we use them. We don't go crashing through walls like the Hulk.
Well, I could, cause I've got abilities that let me warp wood and crap. So I can make my doors.
Well, this wood is old enough that you could probably shape it. It would probably twist and break if you tried to shape it. Yeah. It's not supple or malleable enough. All
So
right.
the party knows I both want revenge, and I also want this to never happen to anybody else again, as kind of my motivations.
Yep. Okay, let's set the scene here.
Right, where are we?
I will put you there. Just a moment.
Okay.
I'm probably leading and taking care of my jimmied door here, if it's still jimmied. If it's not, that'll be telling.
What? Summon Nature's Ally 2 doesn't have a duration. Wait, to Summon Nature Ally 3? Summon Nature Ally 3 doesn't have a duration. Only Summon
Well,
Nature
then
Allies
have a new
1
tag.
have a duration.
Barkable and Mira don't have names.
Yeah, just a moment. Let me take care of that.
Okay.
No,
Huh.
I see stuff for Mira. That's fine.
I still
No,
have.
I don't see Mira's
I
name.
don't see a health bar for Mira
Same.
or Bark.
I don't see
Oh
a
my
health bar for
gosh.
Bark. Oh, there's a health bar for Barkable.
Oh,
Let
I
me
see it now.
update this.
Or Barkable.
So
Yeah, I'm still not seeing anything for Mira
Okay.
either.
So,
And
Summon Nature's Ally 1 does have a duration, but the ones after that don't. So, am I just right in assuming the duration is the same? Or
I
non-existent?
believe that's correct, but let me verify that.
Because Summon Nature's Ally 1 is 1 round per level, but Ally 2, Ally 3, and I haven't looked at any ones past that, don't have
Yes,
a duration.
it is safe to assume that unless it specifies otherwise, the duration is the same as the first one.
Okay. How would duration how long would duration last outside of combat preparing to go in?
Considering that one round is approximately 6 seconds, do the math.
Oh.
Okay.
So I have to do it like as I'm going into combat.
Yeah, it's not something that you can prepare for. It's you can cast it right before combat, and then at your level 3, your summon nature ally lasts for approximately 18 seconds,
Mm.
which
Chic,
is
chic,
enough,
chic, chic, chic.
to make changes. All right, so Sheik, yes, this door you jimmied it shut.
is it still jimmied?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Perfect.
I smile and undo it.
Okay, so Sheik, you give me a disable device. Meanwhile, everyone else give me a spot check.
A what check?
A spot check.
Okay. I was just about to get some water. Give me a second.
Okay, I believe I locked it with a 13, so 15 should be able to take care of it.
It is enough, yes. Okay. So all spot checks.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow, didn't mean that.
Haunted
Table's
table.
alive. It's alive.
All right. So, at the top of this landing, you see there is a door to the east, but there is a small room here with a table and chairs and an interesting looking pattern on the floor. You notice that this pattern on the floor is remarkably different from the rest of the floors that you've seen in this building, because the floors have always been either wood or stone and in various levels of disrepair.
I hid underneath the table. I don't think I cared to notice the floor earlier.
Nope, you were trying to stay away from enemies that were coming through down the stair.
As a druid keen to nature, I assume I'm right in saying I noticed the difference.
You do, yes. You notice that nature has not run its course on this part of the floor.
I move closer and I do another spot check.
Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. Upon closer inspection, you see that there is a clear seam between the stone floor of the landing and where the different colored and patterned floor begins.
I start I get on my hands and knees and I start pressing and like trying to see if I can move any of the tiles or something.
Nope. The tiles themselves are stuck well together, um, and so you're unable to move any of them. But there is a very clear seam all the way around the circle as you travel around. You
I
can see that this part of the floor is not originally part of the floor that was here before.
I follow the seam.
Okay? Yeah, it's completely separate from the stone floor around it.
I move towards the middle underneath the table to see if there's anything there.
Okay. You push the table a little bit to the side, and it reveals more
wait,
of the
how did-
symbol. Go ahead.
So how did Foluco get into this room then?
That's the landing at the top of the
This is the
stairway.
same
There's
room. This-
actual.
This is
It's
the room.
it's all the same
That's
room.
The staircase is
It's all
part
the
of
same room. So
Okay.
this is
I
this
thought-
whole room up here is part of the stairwell. It's just it's a big landing on top.
I'm curious what the rest of my
Oh.
party is doing while I'm just haphazardly looking at the floor and moving a table.
I was taking care of the door, or while you were looking at that. So, I imagine that now I've opened the door and you've scooted the table. I'm going to be looking at you and saying, "What are you doing?"
Well, the floor is different.
Okay.
Do we see anyone up here?
Nope, you don't. It's just you guys. And Sheik has not opened up the door yet. He's just unjammed it.
So we can't get out yet.
Well, you could if you want to open up the door.
I begin to lightly jump up and down on the floor.
I will open the
Just
door.
check if the center tile is loose, and let's be done with
Okay.
it.
So, Foluco, give me a listen check as you're jumping up and down on these tiles.
Okay.
In fact, everybody give me a listen check because you can hear him pounding on the tiles with his feet.
I wasn't even looking for apartments in that room.
What?
Why listen?
Wow. Foluco, very nice. What about we need Loose Fang?
Ah, hey.
Oh, Sheik, nice. Very good.
I nat
Sheik,
20.
you stole my ears again.
It looked good on me.
No, they
Okay.
don't. I
So,
want my-
Marcus, Foluco, Sheik, and Loose Fang, you can hear a clearly identifiable hollow sound underneath the tiles.
I turned to the party and I said, "Did you hear that?"
All
Sounds
right.
hollow.
But
I moved
we
the
just
tiles and
we
knocked
just
on a few where he's been and hopping to identify the loose one. Then I take a sword and pry it up.
we
There
just
are no loose tiles here.
we just came.
Only loose fang.
Okay.
Exactly.
I
Who has a good strength check? We're probably gonna need to bust through a tile.
And I could try one.
I
Who's
tried
saying?
I tried pulling up the center tile.
Okay. Nope. The grout in between the tiles is actually pretty fresh, you notice, and there are no breaks in between them.
Add a breaker.
I
Let's- you
Markable,
guys
meanwhile,
probably
is sniffing around the bookcase over here.
You know, we could probably afford to take a 20 and just break the
sensing
thing, open it up.
sensing the connection to Barkable. I'm like, what's up, boy?
He's sniffing at the base of this bookcase right over here.
You know, I did want to push that bookcase down the stairs earlier. Would block off anybody from coming upstairs. No more
Or us getting
unexpected
back now.
visitors.
I move over to the bookcase and I try inspecting where Barkable is sniffing.
Okay. All right. So give me a spot check for Luco.
I did.
Oh, yeah, there you are. That's right. You can see that there are scuff marks on the floor where the bookcase has been slid back and forth.
Like, what direction? Like that? Oh, hold up. So like that?
Yeah. but not that far.
Oh. Okay. Can you get rid of that?
Okay.
So, seeing the scuff marks, I try to mimic them.
So you're going to try and pull the bookcase.
Yeah, why not?
All right. Give me a strength check. And Sheik, why don't you help him out there?
Oof.
Yeah, definitely help him out there.
All right.
Yep. Do we just take a 20?
You can. It's going to be noisy, so if there's anybody around, they might hear you.
All right. Well, I roll my eyes and try.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I guess
That
we're doing
didn't work.
my strength first.
All right. So you try to move the bookcase, and you realize it is a lot more solid and heavy than you thought it was.
Oh, hold up.
Strength check.
Here, one second. And
Seriously?
yeah.
Wow. Okay, I was just moving Barkable out of the way because I thought, but I guess not.
Barkable is disappointed at the weakness of his two-legged friends and moves the bookcase
Yeah.
by himself.
Okay. You succeed in moving the bookcase, and underneath you see cleverly embedded into the floor what looks like a pull lever that you can pull up out of the floor.
Oh, hey, I pull it. Why
Okay,
not?
Feluco, you pull it.
Yeah.
Okay. Immediately, as you pull the lever, you hear a grinding sound, and the tiled circle begins to shake as it slowly rises up out of the floor.
I move out of the way.
I'm going to get off the tile. Loose Fang.
Oh, fine.
Uh-oh.
Okay. The table teeters off of the circle into a corner, and the circle raises up about 6 or 7 feet, revealing underneath. One moment.
A staircase downward or upward? But we just came from downstairs. I'm confused.
Indeed.
What?
Magic
Magic Harry
portal. Hey, let's go down the magic portal.
Ah.
Can we take care of Graves first and reseal that thing for now?
But magic portal.
What if this is wait?
Yeah.
Exactly.
What if he went down this way?
Maybe we can split the party
I
into
start
two.
to go down the magic portal.
Ah, we can't split the party. Okay, if we're going, we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know he didn't come
Mira.
this way because that door I had was still locked.
Nonetheless, I went down the magic portal.
Poluco. Dang it.
Are you guys all going to go follow him?
I'm
I
going
mean-
to reseal my door if I can, and
Okay,
then
give me a
go to
disabled
Mira
device.
and go with them.
Yeah, Mira is definitely going to follow you guys down because you're headlong into something that you have no idea about.
So what's new?
Okay, I chuck that door with 16, and I roll my eyes and head down with you guys.
All right, one
All right.
moment.
I have bad
I think
feelings
there's an
about.
adventure like an unexplainable staircase to probably heck.
I agree with you, Loose Fang.
That was chic.
No, I said I have a bad feeling.
Oh
about
yes,
this.
me
Yeah.
too.
Why are we doing?
Me three.
Okay, one moment.
Because
I've got to
apparently
pull this up.
ignoring the guy in the attic. I just want to deal straight with the man upstairs.
Well,
Exactly.
that could be taken a number of different ways.
Good thing I didn't say that.
ADHD. Or the road to, hey, look at squirrel.
All right, one moment. This is going to take a little bit, guys. Sorry.
All right. Shouldn't Mira be joining us up soon?
Should be.
Yep. Oh, are we supposed to be in a new map?
Yes, but just a moment.
So I saw this guy with the shirt on, with the T-shirt that kind of had the AC/DC like band logo, but it said ADHD, the highway to hey look a squirrel.
Yep.
Oh. I'll be with you in a bit. Hold on, guys.
Fine.
I'm definitely rolling my eyes at all of you guys and often just saying, like, we need to take care of one thing at a time.
Hey now, Grim.
We're going to run into some weird glitch or something, and it's gonna be crazy. Let's do it.
You want to do this?
Well, Sheik does not, but me as a person, yeah, let's do this. Sheik wants to beeline upstairs and take care of Mr. Graves.
All right. Let me set up this spot.
We can't really just sneak off for no reason anymore. If I could just show everybody what was in the other room, you'd probably want to take care of Mr. Graves immediately.
All right. So, to do. Let me put everybody in there. Nope. That's not what I meant. There we go. You go there. No. No.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
There's people talking in the background.
Yeah, those are my kids.
Ah. Up this late?
Yep.
Oof.
I need to put them to bed. So
All right.
yeah. And in a little bit, I'm going to ask you guys for a break. But can you guys see?
Nope. Wait.
Kind of like a black grid.
Only
thing.
is like a small square.
Nope.
There's like a small square on a grid.
Okay.
Not much.
I don't see anything. I just see
It's
black.
like shelves and tree-ish area.
Describe in more detail. I want to know what you're saying.
Potentially like a spice rack. Hot.
Ooh. More detail before he makes it disappear.
Can you guys see now?
No,
Yes.
if we're not supposed to see it, I don't want to be spreading around secret.
Oh yeah. A little table with a little fire pit.
Yes.
Some little spices on the side.
There are shelves with many different colored jars, and then there are barrels with different color powders in them. All right.
Yeah,
There
that's
is a
about all I see.
It's pretty dark in here. Um, let me do this.
This probably is their alchemy lab.
Probably.
Not just the one upstairs that I saw, which was pretty horrible.
Okay, how about that? Can you?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see more.
Okay, I'm gonna see what you're seeing on the
I'm
pin
guessing
spot.
that here is where we come in.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm pulling up the Twitch channel to see what you guys are seeing. Oh, it's giving me an ad? Nice.
Gotta make my money somehow.
All right. Yes. This appears to be a lab of some sort. There are a number of shelves, many jars, different liquids and powder, with a fire pit in the center and 2 workbenches surrounding the fire pit.
Well, we could light the fire pit and probably see.
Yeah, but who knows what kind of noxious gas?
Exactly.
Wait, so where are our
They have a fire
characters?
pit and workbenches. They work around it.
Can you not
alongside.
see your own characters? I put you in there.
Nope.
I don't see any characters either.
Really?
Nope.
I see them.
Oh.
Same.
I can.
Huh.
See.
I see.
I've got your characters on the token layer. You
I
should
see
be able to
nothing.
see them.
That's because you probably haven't given our characters, like, render distance or something.
All right, one moment. I'm taking that off.
I see no silhouette of a man.
Okay, just a moment. Let me get over there to that and figure that out.
I repeated it because you said it.
Oh, well, there goes everything.
Well,
Yep.
now I should be able to do this.
I see me.
How about that?
Yay!
Yep, I can see that.
Now you guys can see things. Okay. I'm
Um,
still playing
Now I
with this
see less.
fog of war thing.
Okay.
Where's Barkable?
Much better.
Oh, wait, nope, that's not
Okay.
Barkable. Where is Barkable?
Barkable should be there. He's here. Yeah.
He's
Well,
here.
I can't click
He
him.
just blends in very nicely.
Oh, there. Now I can click him.
Okay. So. All right.
I'm gonna suggest that we light the fire because
I start to examine the contents over here.
Okay.
I'm going to go around the workbench and do a survival check to try and light the fire.
All right. Just a moment. Okay. Go ahead and do a survival check.
Oh, okay. I make a really nice fire.
Very well done.
No noxious fumes?
One moment. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go.
Ooh, what is this thing?
There we go. No, that doesn't fit. Sorry, guys.
We know what it is.
Yep. Let's put that right there.
Okay, so
So you have a fire in the fire pit.
yep, does that help illuminate the room a lot more?
Indeed it does. Let me do that. Let me get up to it.
Okay.
This room is actually rather small. But something that quickly catches your eyes are the 2 chests that are sitting in this room.
Careful. Well, they could be. We
One there
Probably.
and one here.
don't
Shall I
want
do
to end
disable
up being.
devices?
So you can check on them to see if they are trapped or if they have any devious devices attached to them.
Would that be spot first?
That would be no. There's a specific skill for that. One moment.
Disable device.
Open lock. No.
I do have open lock. For
Search.
Opening.
It's search, right?
Search. There it is. Search.
Okay. Guess what I also have? Search.
Very
I
good.
will roll for the left and the right.
Okay. This chest over here, you can see it is not even locked. It is simply closed. This one over here, you think it is locked, but is not trapped.
Okay. Loco's
Okay.
trying to open that one. I'll try to
Fuluko,
open the one on the left.
now, Fuluko, are you trained?
It has a star by my name, and
Okay,
Yeah.
because in order to use that skill, it's got to be trained.
yeah, so it has a star by its name, so I
And do
can
you
use
have
You
it.
rank
have
in it?
ranks in it.
It's 4.
You put 4 ranks into open lock.
Wait, ranks. Ability modifier ranks 0.
So if you haven't put any ranks in it, you can't use it.
I thought if it has a star by it, I don't need to put ranks in
Alright.
it.
Loco, you
Now,
open the one on
a
the
star
left.
by it means
I'll
you have
get
to have ranks in it in order to use it.
Oh,
Okay, Loco, you open the one that's just that's not locked. I'll take care of the one that's locked.
okay, I open.
All right. This chest, you open it and you find there are 3 sacks inside. One of them is very heavy, and you can tell that there are coins inside. The other 2, you hear one that clinking that sounds like ceramics or glass inside, and the other one,
Be careful with that one.
the other sack is holding a large metal object that you cannot quite identify.
I put the metal object behind me. I put the sack to my right, and I
Okay,
grabbed
the metal object it weighs more than 10 pounds. It's inside of a sack.
Dude, 10 pounds is like 5 pizza boxes. That's
Yeah,
not
so-
heavy at all.
That isn't heavy, but it's not something that you can deftly just stick behind your back really easily.
Well, I put it on the ground behind my back, dude.
Okay. You can hear metal on stone as it hits the ground. And then
I'll go and examine.
the sack falls open, and you see inside what looks to be a kite shield.
What? Oh,
A kite shield.
oh. Well, I turned back to the other 2 bags. I put the bag with the glass and ceramics gently on the ground to my right, and I look through the bag. That sounds like gold.
Okay, so the one you open it up, and it's you find a large number of coins inside. You probably should sit and count them, but it looks to be around 100 gold coins.
Oh, cool.
Take him.
I'm the one touching it. It's mine.
Well, I'm opening this one.
Okay, Sheik, give me an open lock check.
I did.
Oh, yep, there it is, right there. Yes, the lock snips open and the chest comes open easily. And inside you see a pair of leather bracers and a pair of leather boots.
I'll give you 100 gold for both of them.
I'm gonna take these, and I want knowledge of Arcana to see if they're enchanted, please.
Okay, knowledge of Arcana is not going to tell you if they are
Okay,
enchanted
detect
or not.
magic. Sorry. So-
Detect magic, yes.
Ha ha! I've got detect magic, but I've got 100 gold coins. Which would it be?
I'd like to examine.
Detect
shield.
magic, please.
All right, let's stop with Loose Fang first. Loose Fang, you pull the shield from the pouch, and it looks to be made of solid wood, and it is banded with metal and studs. It looks to be very well made, and it weighs about 12 pounds.
Hefty. And it looks like it's got me all over it. That is. Does.
I get it. All right, if you guys can pause for just a moment, I'm going to go tell my kids in bed.
Well, while you're doing that,
Okay.
we're gonna fight over this stuff. So I've
Very
got
well. By the
detect.
way,
I'm gonna claim.
The
I'm gonna
other
actually want
sack,
to look over these.
the other sack has 6 potion bottles inside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over these potion bottles here.
So,
See which
so
one.
Sheik, I've got detect magic, and I've got 100 gold coins, and I want
Let
those.
me just ask you guys first. Being rational here, why would any of you guys even need or want boots?
Wait. Cause I've got leatherworking, and I can make them fit to my feet.
I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be right
Also,
back.
cause I can't wear metal. Cause I'm a druid.
And I'm a thief.
Yeah, well, at least you can wear metal.
Now, I could, but it'd be terrible for me.
Right.
Not good for my complexion.
Well, it's not good for my skills. So what about it? A fair deal? 100 gold pieces for some bracers and boots?
I know there's another set of 100 gold coins lying about in this place.
Well, yeah, but I have gold coins now.
So do I, technically. Up the stairs. On a table.
Not before
Wait.
I can get to it.
Well,
What?
I call dibs in the presence of everyone. I
Well,
found
no.
it. Dibs.
I was already gonna look at the potions before you said that, though. Which table did you say that you were gonna? I said that I was gonna look at these over here.
No,
here,
he's talking about the
fighting
gold
over
coins
leather
on the
boots,
table.
gloves, which I just barely
Oh.
discovered that he wants for some reason.
Oh, well, I know that there's gonna be some gold coins that you mentioned upstairs, so I'm gonna try and get some of those.
Well, while you mull over the fact that you can't determine if there's an enchantment on there, and I have 100 gold coins, I'm gonna go look at this table.
Ugh.
As we wait patiently for the dungeon master to come back.
So checking these potions on this counter, is that gonna be knowledge of Arcana, or is it just gonna be?
I think
Magic
Arcana for potions.
Knowledge of...
We'll see what Rob says.
It might also be something like detect poison. It just depends.
Yeah.
Let's see. Disguise, disable,
We can do it
craft,
Skyrim style. Take a sip and do a fortitude save.
balance,
I'll be back.
Or,
Bio break.
medicine,
or maybe do what we did in the past, sniff check.
sniff check. I believe it would be use magic device.
Use
Skyrim.
magic device.
Huh. What
Yeah.
does this thing do? I must eat it.
Okay. Oh, there's a used rope.
Yeah.
Yep, I
Is
have
that
it.
for like well, I seem to
It's
have
good for
some knowledge of it.
climbing cliff faces.
Well then, I don't know why I didn't use that earlier. When I was tying up that one dude.
Oh. I have a how about
You guys can hear my son, right?
kind of.
Yep.
Hey, so
And,
a little update. Loose Fang's gonna look at the potions in the bag. Marcus is
Okay.
gonna look at the potions on the table against that wall. I'm going to look at this table, anything on here, and Sheik's just gonna mull over the fact that he can't figure out if there's an enchantment on the bracers, and that I want
No, I'm
that.
not just gonna mull over it. I'm gonna check this desk.
Okay. So, first of all, Barkable, you're looking at the potions in the bag?
No, Loose Fang is.
no.
Oh, Loose Fang is looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Loose Fang, you pull out 6 potions. 2 of them are in clay bottles, and the other 4 are in glass bottles. All of them are stopped with a cork stopper at the end. They're in various colors, and you can't identify any of them. Marcus, you're going to
Intriguing.
go over. Marcus, you're going to go over to the shelf and look at the jars of liquids.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are a number of shelves here, and they are all stocked with different jars of liquids, and they have different labels on them. And you can see most of them are either plant or animal extracts that
Mm.
are that can be used for alchemy. You're guessing. Um,
Mm.
to your to the right of that shelf, you see several barrels with powders in different colors, and you suppose that these are
It's
also plant or mineral extracts that are used
okay.
in alchemy.
Yeah, Mira won't be able to join at all tonight. It looks like.
That's too bad.
Okay.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
Sheik, you have moved over to this workbench area,
Examining
and you
that table.
so Sheik, you can see a number of beakers and alembics and other things that are clearly used in alchemy. And none of them are active at the moment, but you can see stains and residues in them as if they have been used recently.
I found where they've been brewing the stuff. So they must be working with the animals upstairs and making all the potions and alchemy down here.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
I bet they work with the leather down here too.
Hmm. Maybe. Hmm. I also wonder what's in these barrels over here.
You crack one open. Take a look.
King of Flame? 2 hour. Oh, hey! King of Flame.
This is not
Who's
gunpowder,
King
you'll
of Flame? King of Flame followed us.
Cool. Okay, so no, so Marcus, you were asking about the barrels?
Yep.
Yeah, that's where you see the powders of plant and mineral extracts.
Hmm. Okay.
All right, and so Foluco, what were you working on?
I was looking at the table.
Okay, the table actually has a number of papers that look like they have been copied out of the alchemy book that you're carrying. And then it has a couple of plates of what looked like they were a meal of some sort. They are dirty, but there's no food on them.
Hmm. Nothing else?
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, let's head back up. I'm done here.
Okay. So you have 6 unidentified potions, 98 gold pieces, a kite shield, a pair of leather bracers, and a pair of leather boots.
You said 98?
98. That's correct.
Now, if we sabotage their equipment, I bet they wouldn't be able to make any more collars for a while.
That is a possibility. Yes.
What about over here? Is there anything in this direction?
That corner. Where Fuluko
So
is.
I can't see where you're talking about.
Good.
Over
This
here.
corner.
Oh no, okay. The map that I have has a passageway there, but in actuality, that's just a solid wall.
Oh.
We're using it as wall. Okay.
Yeah, it's a wall.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my sword out and smash a bunch of these beakers and etc.
Okay,
Sabotage.
so you're gonna smash the alchemy
I-
equipment, the alembics and the beakers and all that,
Hey
so that
guys,
they can't use
I
it.
would actually
Anything
probably
that I can
recommend
tell is
against
going to
that.
be safe to break, I'm going to break.
Um.
Guys,
So-
I say we all vacate as possible. Who knows what kind of poison is about to.
Right.
This is a very ill thought out plan. Get out of here quick.
Okay. Smash and run.
Yep.
So, Sheik, you take a couple of swipes with your sword and you destroy as much of the equipment as you can before making a quick getaway.
I do
Yep.
not like Sheik's new frame of mind. Not very thought out.
Since when has it ever really been not
Well,
thought
it's
out well
much
enough.
worse lately.
True.
He is
Okay.
reckless.
Alright, I didn't erase
All right,
those. How do
so-
you erase that stuff again?
I will take care of that. Okay.
So, yeah, I will be working on that door again.
Okay. So you're going to unjimmy the door. Go ahead and give me a disable device again. Nope. At this point, you are not able to unjimmy.
Okay. So I just take a 20 while we're all stewing over what was just happening, and I'll just go ahead and give him the boots and gloves.
Okay.
Hold up. You said disable device?
Yep.
What about Barkable?
I failed my first attempt. I suppose I could just roll again.
Where is Barkable?
Where is me?
I locked it with the 16.
Oh, hey. Both Mira and Barkable are missing their health bars and names again.
This is
Barkable's
really
name.
weird. I don't know why this keeps happening. No, I can see them just fine on mine.
Yeah, they're not popping up. Well, I just see Barkable.
Oh, okay. Let me adjust in Mira and see if that makes it come up. Do you guys see it now?
Nope.
What are we trying
Oh. Trying to see Mira's health bar. That's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
to? Yeah, I don't.
Don't see it.
You sure I can't burn down the house?
Yes.
How about that?
Now I do.
Okay, yeah, I see that now.
Cool.
It is
All right.
quite a blight on the nature surrounding area. I mean, it would be so much better for the grass if it was kindling.
The druid would probably murder you. Let's be honest.
True.
All right. So, Sheik, you have still been you are still unable to unjimmy the door.
I'm just gonna take a 20 on it and give Fuluko the boots and gloves.
Hey! I used detect magic.
Okay. On which one? You have to detect magic. It needs to have a specific target.
Okay, I used detect magic on the bracers.
Bracers first.
Yes.
Definitely magical. Low level magic, but they are definitely magical.
Okay, cool. What kind? Like,
You realize the only reason I gave him to you was so I could steal him back later, right?
not if I'm wearing them.
Just makes it more
Hey,
fun.
he's been stealing my ears for the past while.
Okay,
This is correct. He has.
let's see them bracers.
Okay, so you can wear the bracers, and you know that they're magical. You just don't know what they do.
Okay, I put them on.
Very well. They fit perfectly.
That
And
is their magic.
you don't know. You don't know what they do. You hope that they're beneficial.
Okay. Does it increase my AC rating?
You don't know.
Okay. Can
Hey,
I
guys.
wear the boots, or do I need to
This
leather work them?
way.
These boots are human sized. They will not fit your hind paws.
Okay.
Detect magic on them and then give them to me.
How about now?
You're gonna try and alter them.
I think that takes more time than we've got.
It does take time, and plus the fact that since they are magical in nature, you are unable to alter them without destroying the enchantment.
Oh, how would I not do that?
I'll take those, thank you.
No, I alter them and then I put them on for AC rating. Ha!
You realize that I opened that chest, and after you opened your chest, and you're immediately like, I need everything in your chest too.
I throw you 50
Yeah.
gold pieces and say have fun.
It
I
just
throw it
doesn't
back to
seem
your
fair.
face and say you're a douchebag.
What, you gave the gold pieces back?
Mira just sent me a little note.
Basically, you just robbed me of the boots and the
Well,
gloves.
you did give
For
them
no
to
reason.
me.
They don't. The boots won't even work for you.
No, I don't alter them. I hand them back to Sheik.
Okay, Sheik, are you going to put them on?
I will ask him to do detect magic on him first.
I can't. I already used detect magic once.
All right, then I'll just. Sure, I'll put him on.
Okay.
The only reason they'd be in a chest in his lab is if he wanted them.
All right, you are now wearing a pair of very nicely made leather boots. All right,
I
you
will name
enter.
them-
Wait, if I
Bring them
use detect magic, wait, shouldn't we have figured out what they do once we put them on?
If the
I
effect was
see.
immediately apparent, then yes, but the effect is not immediately apparent.
Okay, I show you guys the animal lab room up here.
This is clearly the room where they were
Stand there.
performing their experiments.
I stand there shocked in horror.
And you see a number of failed experiments strewn about the room.
Oh my god.
Do they at least give me an AC bonus?
You don't know.
Ugh. Dang it.
Okay, and I inform them that I've already looked through the books and that
This is
that-
where
that's
you
me.
found the alchemy book.
That's where I found the alchemy book. And
So hang on, guys. Not so fast.
I want those coins.
you guys follow me first.
Where are we going?
Gosh,
Okay.
they just want me as a scout.
Feluco, you're up against a door. Don't go through it yet.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the
And I
rest of
imagine
you.
you guys want me to lead you through, even though it's visible. You guys haven't been here yet.
I'm just walking through the hall.
Yeah,
Same.
Bruce Fang is going to join you. Okay. And Mira is taking up the rear. Now, so, Sheik, what are you going to tell them about the next rooms?
It's large and open. There's a table with a pile of gold on it and several doors. There's also the
Ew.
drop down into the front room, so be careful about that.
Ooh, I try and jiggle at the
I-
door.
I
want those
totally
gold coins.
forgot I
It's
had a wooden.
It's not locked. In fact, I swung that door open earlier, or if I should have at least.
I totally forgot I had a wooden buckler on my wrist.
You do.
Would you like a kite?
No, I
He-
can't use metal.
He's kind of against using metal at this point.
It's gross. It just rifles up your fur too bad.
Just think of it as super rock. It's all natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just
The
think
next-
of them as special.
The next room appears to be a large hallway that goes off to the north and south. At the end of the hallway, there's a wide opening, and it looks like an alcove that's used for a meeting area. There's a large table in this meeting area that has a nice pile of gold coins on it.
I swiped some.
I want it. I take some.
I tell
Ooh.
Loosefang that the door he's right next to, I have not checked that room yet. If he wants to open it and check it.
Would that be a spot or a search?
Well,
open the
since
door.
Yeah, you have to open the door. There's no lock on it.
All right, then I open.
It
All
looks
right.
like
You
a
have to
large
share.
room from what I could tell. I'm going to check this the bedroom door. I'm guessing no one's in there right now.
That's you can
Can
you can
I-
surely guess that. I don't know if it'll be correct.
Well, I'm gonna open the door and
All right, so let's resolve this first one first. Loose
Okay.
Fang, you look into the room after opening the door, and you see that this is some sort of what looks to be a primitive plumbing area. You see a couple of large pipes that go through, and a barrel in the corner. This room is pretty nondescript otherwise.
He found the
All
boiler
right,
room.
so
over here
I
is how
talk
he
to-
jumps back downstairs.
So, Sheik, meanwhile, you open the door to the bedroom over here, and it is the same bedroom that you saw before. But at this time, you don't see anybody in the beds. Off in the corner, there is a blanket covering what looks to be some sort of a crate or a box.
I'm gonna go in while these guys are bumbling over the gold,
Yes.
and I'm going to remove the blanket.
Can I? So I'm gonna talk with Foluco
And
here and
open
see.
the
Can we divide the
crate
gold in
that's
half,
clean.
maybe, between us
Okay.
both?
Yeah, sure.
So, back to Foluco and Marcus. After a quick
How much
inaccurate
gold is
a-
on the
a
table?
a quick inaccurate count gives you around 50 gold pieces on the table here.
Okay.
50.
Roll a 1d50.
What?
1d50.
Wait.
What?
50.
I guess they're trying to see how much they each swipe.
So you're just gonna you're just gonna quickly swipe as much as you can?
Yeah, wait.
Wait,
There
thought-
isn't a
I
50.
thought we
There's
were
a
gonna
20 and
divide
there's
it
a
in
100.
half. I thought we were gonna divide it in half.
No, Fuloko's being very greedy this
Wait,
time
you
around.
said there's 50 on the table, right?
About that,
Oh,
just a
well
rough
then
count.
roll a 1d20.
Let me go ahead and do that.
Okay, 1d20.
Is this to just see how much there is?
Okay, I didn't mean for the +1 on there.
Yep. No, this is okay. So, Foluco, you grab 20 pieces, and Marcus, you grab 19.
Okay.
All right. Sheik, meanwhile, oh no, sorry, Loose Fang, let's go back to you. What are you doing over here?
I'd like to go inside and just search around, see if there's any.
In this room here?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. The floor inside this room is chipped and flaked, more than in other areas, as if this room has been flooded or it had standing water inside it over and over. The stone is worn away.
Do I need to do a spot check or anything?
Nope. There are rusty pipes and a barrel in the corner. Okay.
I'll go and examine the barrel.
Okay, the barrel. You prop open the lid and you are immediately with a very mildewy, musty smell, as if the water has been in there for quite some time. Yeah, so the
Most
barrel is
likely
about
just a bath.
it's about 3/4 full of water, but there is a line of slime and green mildew on top.
That's lovely. Alrighty, moving on.
I rolled a spot check.
As far as I know,
I'm
this
over
is
here.
clear, fellas. And
Okay, so Foluco, you're going to check this room over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't want to do that.
All right. So are you opening the door, Foluco?
I'm opening the door.
Okay. In this room, you can see.
I can't see.
Yeah, you can.
I can see.
Okay. You can see that the top of the western end of the room is all completely collapsed and it is open to the air. You suppose that this is the spot where the floor collapsed onto the front entranceway below.
Oh boy! Hey, look, a balcony.
So could that be where he might have escaped, then?
He might have gone out that way if he so chose.
Maybe.
I go to check up on Sheik to see what he's doing.
Well, I imagine I've already gotten into the chest while you guys were all still squabbling on that.
Hold on for a sec.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, I thought Sheik wanted this one guy dead, so...
What? It closed itself up?
Ah!
Oh, that was Okay, I see.
All right. So, Sheik, you're gonna try and examine this chest.
Yep.
All right. So, give me. All right. So I need you first to do a spot check to see if you want to check for traps,
Search.
and for a
Yep.
lock.
Search check.
Sorry, search, not spot. Search.
Use my search.
Okay. This chest is definitely trapped. You can see that there is a small bit of fishing wire, fishing line that is um, connected to the left side of the chest. So if anybody were to open it, it would break the fishing line. That fishing line wraps around the back of the chest to something that you can't see against the wall.
I'm going to roll disable device.
Okay. So you carefully slide the chest a little bit away from the wall, and you can see that the fishing line is actually attached to a into a hole in the wall. You cannot see what is beyond that hole, but you can tell that the tension on the fishing line needs to stay tense, otherwise something's going to go off. So what you do is you pull the line and you keep tension on it while you cut it, and then you take a twig and you tie the fishing line around the twig and hold that against the wall so that the tension stays on the fishing line. And then you step back rather satisfied with your work.
Now I shall open the lock.
Okay. Give me an open lock check. Dang, chic. All right.
100% rogue right there.
There we are. Yeah. He's seriously, he is so your lockpick slides into the lock expertly, and it pops open after about 30 seconds worth of work. The chest pops open, and you reveal its contents, and you see in there what looks like a folded up blanket, or it might be a cape. You're not sure.
I'll take it.
Okay. All right. A luxurious bright blue velvet cape comes in your hands. It looks to be very fine, something made for royalty.
I bet this is Graves. I should wear it when we fight him.
Okay, so underneath the cape, you can see there is a sword in a jeweled scabbard. This is a long sword, and the hilt is made of gold inlay.
Probably not something I can use with my dual blades.
Maybe not. But it looks to be rather valuable. You don't know if it's combat worthy. However, if just the value of the scabbard alone would probably fetch 200 or 300 gold.
Well, I will take it for the purpose of gold.
Very well.
Oh well.
Is there anything else of value that I find in there?
Nope, the chest, it only had the cape and the sword.
At least it wasn't a mimic.
Yeah.
No, that would have been bad.
All right.
Sheik, you have been punctured enough this session.
Yes. I think so. Well, I will exit and...
All right. The rest of the group, you see Sheik emerge from the room carrying very elaborate looking bright blue velvet cape and a jeweled sword in a scabbard. And those of you who are value conscious are pretty impressed.
That's a pretty fly looking cape you got there, my friend.
Where'd you get the nuggie?
I look at
I
the.
don't know. I think I just raided. I don't know. I think I just raided Graves' personal stash.
I look at him with my druidic kind of like nondescript gaze, and I'm like, that doesn't look like it'd hide you very well.
Nope. Well, I'm kind of done hiding for now with this guy. He should still be upstairs, I think.
Well, I'm not too sure about that, especially with this collapsed ceiling right here on the other end of the room. He might have gone out that way.
Well, if not, I at least want to search for clues in the last place he's been.
Okay.
So you guys took the gold off the table.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Are you going to go up the stairs to the attic?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Let's
Let
do
us
this.
move.
Alright, Loose Bang, you coming?
Okay, I'm gonna tell everybody that most of the rooms are pretty useless.
Hmm.
One room I couldn't get into,
Hmm.
and down the hallway, this is where I met Graves.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, and I stabbed a guy in the back up here.
All right. Let me get you guys into the scene.
I
Might
can't.
want to stay still for a moment.
I can't click Barkable, and his name and health is gone. Same for
Once
Mira.
again,
Her name and her
Man.
health are gone.
why does this keep happening?
Hmm.
Might be a problem with how they coded it Roll20.
But no, I've done this before, and it's not. When I save the changes, it doesn't stick. All right. And we need one more in there. There we go. Okay. So, Sheik, why don't you show your buddies around?
So I show them this attic room just briefly while we're just going. I stop at this door and tell them that I couldn't quite get in it. It sounds like something is stuck on the other side blocking the door. I, as we pass this one, I show them it's a washroom.
I jiggle
room
the
full
door
of
a
bad
little.
Food.
Seeing me try to
And-
jiggle the door, Barkable tries.
And then I wasn't quite able to check these ones yet.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure Graves is down this way.
Hmm.
So, one moment. Where did my dice go? Did somebody eat my dice?
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, I hope it tastes good.
It did.
Yuck.
Why?
Can I try opening this door?
You can try.
It's a disabled device, right?
What? No, the door itself, as you press on it, it seems to be barred from the other side, like something is in the way.
Okay.
That's why I did a strength check for both me and Barkable.
Yep, neither one of those
Okay.
is enough.
Alright, I'll do a strength check. Nope.
Also, nope, the door does not budge.
Dice just doesn't want to help us today.
Oh, the dice has been quite helpful in some cases.
In some instances, yes, but in other instances, no.
I keep
We're all middle of the road.
I keep reaching for my water bottle, but realizing I left it at work.
In the meantime, I'll open the door down. That.
You're going to open this door to the south of you?
Yep.
All right.
No surprises.
This door comes open rather easily, revealing
Nothing.
Old man.
Yep. It looks to be a room that has not been used in quite some time. There are some collapsing crates in there and other useless pieces of rubbish.
All right. I'm going to open this one too.
All right. All right, the light spills onto a lone bed in the middle of the room. This looks like a spare bedroom. The bed is unkempt but serviceable.
not fancy enough. I'm heading up the hallway.
All right. Sheik.
Mhm.
Okay, don't go any further than that.
Well, I imagine we can see the hallway too now.
Yes, you can. So just a moment.
By the way, when I turned the corner, I did a spot check.
So, Sheik. Hold on, let me look it up. All right, Sheik, I need you to make a will saving throw.
Woo! This is gonna get fun, guys.
Woot. Oh, shoot.
Well, there's that.
Okay. You turn the corner and you hear a single
Oof.
word uttered from the darkness before a torch flutters to life on the wall. Sheik, you feel yourself being overcome and your muscles be stiffened. You are unable to move.
Loosefang, you gonna come and join us?
Get him!
Now, don't move, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Loosefang's like all the way over here.
It'll be all right. I'll get.
All right. Sheik,
Slowly but surely.
you are under the effects of the hold person spell. You are unable to move, act. From several meters down the hallway, a man clad entirely in metal armor and carrying a wicked-looking hammer smiles down at you and says, "Poor Sam, didn't you know I'd be waiting for you? I'm afraid that you're going to be out of this fight after all. After I dispose of your friends, I will surely release you, and you can have your. Shall we begin?"
Hold
Yeah,
up, hold up.
And so, Sheik, you are unable to speak or respond. And on that note, we need to finish this session.
Wow.
It is now
Done.
midnight.
Well,
Hmm.
now you guys have met the jerk. Welcome
All
to
right.
the boss.
I imagine battle will be.
You're really breaking up, Loosefang.
That's all.
All right. So, all of you are now in the attic of the Foxglove Manor. You have met very little resistance climbing the different floors to get here. But as soon as you rounded the corner, Sheik was made completely immobile by a surprise spell from none other than Terrell Graves himself. It, it is now midnight our time, and we need to bring this session to an end. But we will see what happens in our next episode. Please join us next time at the same time, and we'll see if they survive.
Thank you all. Have a good night.
And bye.